Hey, Nigel. Did too hard, bruh.
Super honored, man. Shout out Nigel. Shout out everybody here. Shout out Unspoken. We in the A.
Shout out to my boy G. That's what we drinking on, G Doritos. Make sure y'all get y'all some G Doritos, man. Hit my boy up. For real.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Unspoken Atlanta podcast. I'm your host, Nigel Armani.
It's your girl, Snook J.
It's the boy BMX.
Yeah, man. Episode 18. And today, man, we got a very, very special guest. This guy's we've been knowing each other for about 3 years now. From Baltimore. Jay Hill, man. How you doing, man?
Welcome to the show, brother.
What up, y'all? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all for having me. Again, sorry for my tardiness, man. They don't know, but I just want to say that on record. Yeah, I apologize, man. I apologize.
You don't got too Hollywood, man. You just show what you want now.
Nah. Hell no. I wouldn't apologize. It just was one of them days. You feel me?
Yeah, let's start off with temp check, man. How your week been going, man?
My week, it's all over the place, man. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It is what it is.
How many miles you run this week? You know, Jay Hill's a big runner now, for y'all who don't know.
This week, probably like 15.
Okay.
It wasn't, probably like 15.
Well, shit, we can, since he said that, we can kind of start with that too, though. What, because I've been knowing you for a few years, and I feel like you probably just not getting on that. Well, not just now, but this year is the year that you started on your running journey. Yeah. We got you going with that.
Bro, I just before I had my daughter, I went to the hospital. Well, not the hospital. I went to the doctor and got like a yearly checkup, and it was like I was overweight, and I was basically I wasn't type 2 diabetes, but I wasn't like far from it, right? So, and I was like, damn. So she was like, just stay away from baked goods and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, cool. But then I started like watching Instagram, and I seen, remember A-Town, the funny guy?
Yeah.
And I mean, like his eye was like white, and I'm like, what happened? And I found out that he had kidney failure, but it came from like having diabetes. And then just scrolling down from that, I seen Freeway story. Freeway had kidney failure as well, came from diabetes. And I just remember like, man, just looking at my daughter like, man, I want to see her graduate college and be an adult. And I'm like, I can't continue to live like this. So, and granted, I wasn't like super overweight. It wasn't like crazy. It just, that was just the wake up call. So one of my friends, shout out to my homie Tunnel Vision from back home, he was like, they about to run 20 miles for the month of February. And I'm like, I could do that. Like, let's do it. And I fell in love. Like 20, it went from 20 to like, I think I ran 24 in February. And then from there, I was like 35. Then the next month was like 40. The next month was like 50. Then last month, I just did 95. So like, it just really it went from that to like me finding something that I like. Like, especially in this podcasting thing, I feel like I'm so like focused on being successful, getting to the next level, like really just leveling up my content that sometimes I miss out on the enjoyment of it and the fun of it. So like running is something that I can do, that I can measure myself, I can be good at, I can chase my dreams, I can accomplish things every day. You feel me? Like in podcasting, it's like sometimes you don't accomplish something until a big guest. It's like it's on somebody else or a million people watch your stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like running was something that I was able to conquer myself. So like that's really how I fell in love with it, to be honest.
Well, that's dope,
I want to go back to what you were talking about, like how you said dude had the eye shit from the liver failure. What'd you say?
Kidney failure.
Kidney failure, and then Freeway with the diabetes. So all those things, you know what the root of that is, right? It's the food.
Yeah.
It's what they put in their body too. Like the shit he was eating that caused that in the first place.
Yeah.
So I know you're on your fitness journey physically, but you also got to make, I don't know how you eating, but that's the most important part too. Like she said, stay away from the baked goods, the sweets, the sugars, the dairies. I don't know how you eat, but that's also important because you can run 95 miles every week and still get diabetes.
Nah, fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's not, so my experience, my research is not as likely because you're still working off the like the stuff in your system. Like, I mean, it's sugar and everything, right? Like it's fruit. Like even like until a certain age, you're not really supposed to give your child a lot of fruit because it's still sugar in it, but it's good sugar.
And natural
like,
sugars.
Yeah, so it's like
the added sugar we got to stay away from.
Yeah, so like even like little things that I'm paying more attention to, but like even now, like I don't drink. I like drinking. I'm a drink eventually. No, I don't even want to say that. I haven't drank in like 3.
But when you doing like shit like you doing it, you don't want to.
Yeah, so like I stopped eating. I just introduced sweet potatoes back in my diet, but I stopped eating like potatoes. I don't eat no potatoes. I don't eat no rice. I don't eat no pasta. I don't eat any bread. Well, I just introduced bread back into my diet now, but it's only keto bread. But yeah, so like I don't eat no junk food. I started to eat like, now I'll eat like protein bars or like crackers now. Yeah. But at first I wouldn't eat none of that. But yeah, so like I try to stay away from that. If I'm eating a snack or a protein bar, I try to keep it like my saturated fat lower than 3 grams. It got to be like 2.5 or something like that. So like I'm definitely like I'm paying attention. I'm taking a better approach or more intentional approach with the eating. But I'm not like a vegan. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll eat fried food. I'll eat chicken. But again, like I'm being more mindful.
Yeah, as long as you make healthier choices, that's all that matters.
Facts. So like, yeah, I mean.
Well, shit, how y'all week been? That's dope though. How y'all week been?
Why y'all always want to look at me?
You always got
somebody.
You always got the story, Snook.
Jesus.
So give us a
Well,
you got a story this week?
No, I don't have a story this week. But my week has been good. Happy Pride Month. It is June the 2nd, so June is the month for Pride. So happy Pride to all of my friends in the community. I love you guys so much. I went, last week, the week before last 24th, I think it was the kids' last day of school, praise the Lord. I still had to work all last week, but it wasn't with any kids in the school, so that was a plus. I went to an engagement. Congratulations to Nautica and Reese. Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, 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 woo.
And then what else did I do? Nothing. Nothing else.
Thing.
That wasn't this week. We're not gonna talk about that.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I mean, my week was decent. I'm probably like on like a little 9. I went and took my grandma out today. We went to go eat. That's like our little time. You know, I go see my grandma at least once a month, take her out to eat and have us good little GT moments and stuff. So, yeah, I'm feeling good. Next week is my last week for working, and I'll be done. I don't know if I'm going to have a summer yet or not. I might be trying to make some extra income. So, but this will be my last week of working in the school. So, outside of that, though, I'm having a pretty decent little week.
I heard that.
Speaking of Pride Week, I ran the Pride 5K this morning. That shit was pretty.
Like that.
That shit was like 3,000-4,000 people out there, man.
Yeah, it looked like it was packed.
You know, it's funny because last year they tried to get me to run it, and I was like, nah. I like, because in my head I'm thinking it's gonna be like crazy gay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but none against gay people. Like they're cool. But it was actually a good ass time. Like everybody was dope people. Fun vibes, I'm sponsored by Lululemon, so we had like a cheer table and shit.
Okay, I didn't know you were sponsored by Lululemon now, not the shameless plug.
Oh, it's lit.
Okay,
it's lit.
Lulu.
Yeah, come on.
We like that. Tell Lulu come on and sponsor us.
You gotta do some. We gotta get in the community.
Hey, we gotta get out there. You gotta go outside.
I'm in the field, baby.
Oh, I know that's right.
They see this shit.
You gotta go in the field. You right about that though.
But yeah, it was dope, man. Good time, man.
What time did you get out there this morning?
7.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay. So what time you finished?
It'll take long to run 3 miles. It's probably like 20-some minutes.
Okay.
But afterwards you got like the
all the after stuff.
Little vibe after for a minute,
Got you. All right, Nigel, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good, man. This week been a good week actually. I have announcement. We also started Perspectives with Bank. Premieres on Monday. That's a new show that me and BC, I produced, BC directed.
Okay.
We kind of put that together with Big Bank, and
shout out to the boys.
That was a fun couple of weeks that we shot that. But yeah, that first episode premieres featuring Amanda on Monday. I think.
Amanda who?
What's her last name?
Ali? Amanda Lee or some shit like that?
Amanda Lee, yeah. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. I think they audio dropping in the morning, and I think the visuals drops on Tuesday on the Big Facts Network at 8 p.m. Yeah. So make sure y'all check that out. So that was something that we ended up dropping the first clip this week. So that was a good thing. My sister got engaged this week. Shout out to Nautica and Reese. They had theirs. It was Thursday evening. Mm-hmm. And other than that, I've been a little triggered this week too, though. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later though. But
oh shit.
But other than that, it's been a good week though. I'm blessed, man. I'm happy to see y'all and be here. I look forward to these conversations. Huh? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, if you're an independent artist that's looking for a platform to showcase your skills, looking for an opportunity to shine, perform live from Unspoken Atlanta exclusive performances.
Oh yeah. But shoot, we gonna start with the entrepreneurship highlight. So entrepreneurship highlight, we like to like I always say, we love to give back and give love to people that we see in the community doing positive things. People that don't start at black-owned businesses from all walks of life. And today we're gonna be chopping up with Jay Hill. So we gonna talk about the Jay Hill Network. I want to talk about your obviously it's a podcast network, and I just want to talk about your journey. What made you start it? Then we can go all the way to the beginning. And how has that kind of got you to where you are right now?
Man, what made me start it, I just, originally I wanted a bunch of networks that didn't include me. I feel like I record a lot of things, and like I just had a lot of shows on my YouTube page, and I'm like, man, I want to do like a network, have a network of shows, different people, and I haven't gotten another show just yet, but I recorded like other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that really was the idea behind it, and I started podcasting like 2019, and I started with like the Gemini Scorpio podcast, and then like from there, well, before that I was doing like freestyles at DTLR. Like we was doing like freestyles, we was doing like a lot of like big numbers with like Baltimore.
Rapping,
yeah. So like
I've seen a few of them videos.
Yeah, we was doing like millions of views with like people from Baltimore, and I had got fired from my job. So like I wanted to continue to do that by myself. So I'll never forget my line brother JB had fronted me like I don't know if it was $1,400 or $1,700. It was one of the two. And I bought all my equipment on my own. Started the freestyles. And that's when like Shorty like went crazy. His freestyle like 3 million on YouTube. But from there, like I was like I want to do podcasting. You know what I'm saying? I want to do like talking on camera and stuff. So I did the Gemini Scorpio podcast, and then from there I did interviews. And I'm like, man, I want to have a network of shows. So like, that's really how it started for real.
Yeah.
And then, it just kept continuing to grow.
Okay. I was gonna ask you. We were gonna talk about anyway the art of podcasting, but when you talk about your network, what's your vision? Were you looking at creating a new show, or the shows you already have on your network? So
it's two things, man. Like my vision is something that I like personally, because I mean, not to sound arrogant or cocky or anything, but I think I have a good eye for talent, right? So like it's something that I like. And I think if I like it, then I think a lot of people would like it as well. That's one. And two, when it comes to my vision, I really want to be for people what wasn't for me, who people wasn't for me. So for example, like even when I think of a network, I want to be able to help people grow their own YouTube as well. So like for example, like it depends on who I'm talking to, but I want to do a thing where as though if I got somebody's show, let's say it's just somebody that don't have a YouTube, right? I want to help them create a YouTube, and like let's come up with an agreement where even if I get 4 episodes, I need you to understand that you need to do clips. A lot of people to this day still don't do clips on their podcast, right? Mm-hmm. So like if I got 4 episodes, I'm like, I need you to understand the art of podcasting and the art of this business. So you can't survive just off of your 4 videos, right? Mm-hmm. We got to break these videos down into clips just so you can get more viewership, one. And also, to be honest with you, a lot of the clips can be your clickbait-ish stuff, right? So that way you could say, I don't know, who get triggered the most, women or men, right? Because we're going to be talking about triggers in this podcast, right? Mm-hmm. But that might not be the full title to your episode because you probably don't want people to think that that's what all your podcast is about, which is understood. You might come up with a creative name like, I don't know, we talking about triggers, art of podcasting. I don't know, can business and emotions go hand in hand? That might be the name of your full episode. I don't know, right? Mm-hmm. But out of that, we want to break this hour-long podcast into like 5 different videos. I say all that to say, I want to work with a creator, so like if I get the clips or the full episode, I need them to understand that you can't have one without the other, right? Mm-hmm. So whatever else you have, let's put that on your YouTube. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a partnership. So it's not just like I'm benefiting off of everything, right? Yeah. And then we can even break down the numbers and like see how much we making. But honestly, that's a conversation that's way down the line, because like just be real, like
you ain't gonna start off with getting numbers.
You ain't getting no money just yet. You know what I'm saying? Like unless we doing millions, and I'm not even doing that just yet. It just is what it is. I'm just being real and transparent. That's one. But another vision is understanding the ends of this podcasting thing And the ends of it right now is a network, right? All of these companies, they ain't looking for like individual podcasters. They looking for networks. And I know that because of the numbers that they're asking for, right? So they starting off at like, they want, let's just say on the low end, they just to be looked at 60,000 downloads a month. Nobody doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like 60,000 is a lot. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you looking at 60,000 downloads just for me to get on your
We
network.
talking about audio.
Just audio.
Yeah.
Just audio. So what happens is like, these companies are starting to build a network. So I understand that. So if I build a network, then I know a company can potentially buy it from me, right? And if you buy it from me, everybody on that network win. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you still got your backup because you got your YouTube, which isn't tied to
The network.
you feel what I'm
The
saying?
audio.
Yeah. And even if like hypothetically, I don't know, let's say I own the name, which I'm not about to ask for, right? But let's just say hypothetically, bare minimum, I own the name. You still was building your own on your YouTube. So even if you just change the name, your people still come to you. You get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying,
So
yeah.
like that's really my goal and vision for the network, so I can have a bunch of podcasts, bigger numbers, and that way it can be more appealing to the company, so we can get more money. Because we ain't going nowhere individualized. We see like shit. Revolt Diddy kind of killed that, so nobody's really on Revolt. Even all of the other podcasts, I mean, Barstool is arguably, again, I don't know about numbers, but they gave Gilly and Wallow so much money that if you think about it, right? Like, these guys are killing it, but they probably got to do a lot of work to recoup that money. Again, I have no clue. I'm just making this up off the top of my mind. But if you think about it,
that's probably, you're right.
think about it. You got Wallow series, right? I'm just looking at it.
Yeah.
They got Sports with Gilly. They got Adventures that's about to come out with the younger. I'm paying attention to all this. So in my mind, it's like if they already got their money, they doing more shows to produce more stuff. Why?
Well,
so they can get more advertising to make more money.
Yeah.
Nobody care about the podcast, and they care about advertising, just like radio, right? So like if I got more shows, we get more numbers, then people going to want to spend more dollars, right? And outside of that, how we cut them out, like, and I ain't trying to like go on about this, but this is something I'm passionate about. So like, like how do we cut the middleman out? Who's the middleman? The people that these networks. Because we really don't need the networks. We need the money, we need the funding, we need the visibility. But if we can talk directly to the advertisers, then we can get the money. I have a little experience with that. I've made over $150,000 in advertising money. You know what I'm saying? Like with even Top Dog Law, I got advertising with tequila companies, and I've made all of these connections by myself, right? So with my numbers, so I'm like, yo, if I can double these numbers, right, and I get more content on my network, guess what happens? Let's say now I'm playing Barstool. Let's say a Top Dog, just because that was one of my sponsors, Top Dog Laws, like, yo, I'm gonna give you X amount of dollars for X amount of time for this to be on your podcast. All right, that's cool, but what if you give me a little more than that, and instead of it just being on my podcast, it'd be on my network, so you've been on everybody else's podcast as well, because your viewership might not be my viewership. You know what I'm saying? Like just because we got subscribers, that don't really mean anything for views, bro. We got shows on Earn Your Leisure Network that don't do nothing compared to what Assets and Liability does or Earn Your Leisure numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like the subscribers don't really matter, it's the community.
Right.
So like when you ask me about my vision for the network, that's really how I see it, because man, I done seen, again, I've been, and it's funny, man, I don't know, man. I want to respect the work that I put in and why I'm at, but I know sometimes I speak on myself as I am myself, and what I mean by that is like I know where people look at me at as in this podcast, but I know I'm nowhere near where I want to be, right? So I want to respect how people feel in the work that I put in, but at the same time, I say that to say I've been in position where I feel like I was being mistreated. I've been in a position where I feel like I was being overlooked. I still feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why people think I am at podcast and they look at me, and I appreciate that. I do. I salute that. But man, this shit ain't nothing compared to where I'm gonna be at. You know what I'm trying to say? And I done learned a lot. I done felt like niggas overlooked me. Niggas ain't think I was good enough. I felt like I had to show niggas. I done been if you just started podcasting, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want people to look at me and be like, yo, nah, Jay is lit, bro. You do all these interviews with these celebrities, bro. No. Like, thank you, but no. Like, I'm still there.
You put that work in for that shit though.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah.
Well, you got something with that?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about just I don't know how much you can disclose, but in regards to the process of even getting those celebrities to do some of your shows, or maybe one of your most favorite interviews that you feel wasn't like, you felt like it was your favorite interview because it was a transparent interview, but it just didn't necessarily do the numbers that you wanted it to do. You can kind of speak on
a few.
one.
I mean, shit. Yeah. I have more of those than not. It's just I guess the bigger ones overshadow those. Yeah. And I remember, shout out to Ian Swartzman, Joe Button manager. I interviewed him. One thing he said to me that like really stood out was nobody remember the failures, and that really gave me motivation to just keep going. Like, and it sounds cliche, but sometimes when you get to a level, sometimes your ego get to kicking in and you think you're too good for something. I'm gonna be real. Like it's sometimes I don't want to record with certain shows or I don't want to do too much because I don't want it to fail. People look at me as J Hill like he can't fail, and if I flop, people gonna be looking at me crazy. But he put it in perspective. He's like, bro, nobody remember when you failed. They only remember the high moments. Even think about it, bro. If I had to be real, I got more non-celebrities on my podcast than I have celebrities. Literally. But it's just I'll get a celebrity every now and then
and it'll pop.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like people
bro.
see that like, oh, Jay is this and that. It's like, bro, I had 5 other interviews before this. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't even know. Like so definitely that. But the question was specifically
With the process of actually getting these interviews in the loop. I know it's tedious.
Yeah, man.
It's a headache for me. I ain't gonna lie. Like you've been successful at getting a lot of big ones, but I'm just talking about just the process of like DMing them. Like I probably got me personally. I probably got like 100 people.
Let me show you something.
Unread DMs that I know they ain't read yet. Me asking them to come on the show.
So,
but that's just part of it though.
I want to show you something. So like I'm gonna put all this stuff in context. I don't never make nothing up without having receipts, right? We talk now, we follow each other now, but look how long it took. I'm gonna show you this.
Oh, for him to respond.
Just
Yeah, I
for a
know.
response.
Yeah.
Not even. I still ain't having my podcast. I'm saying just for a response. You can look at the date and you can just scroll down.
Well, I know. I see the thing. Yeah, 2021. You see
2018, I think the first. What was the
Yeah,
first?
2018, 2020, and then he responded 2021 March. Yeah.
And you can still just keep going.
Yeah.
It just don't stop. Blue.
Yeah.
Always just as me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I say that to say
So look, for him to respond, did you keep hitting him or you just waited for him to respond?
kept
He
going.
kept going. He was
kept going.
persistent.
Yeah, so like a part of that is the same with the getting this money. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like a lot of my sponsorships came from me. Like just I might go on. There's a couple podcasts and like sponsorship websites. I think like Pod. I forgot. But what I'll do is I'll go in there. I look for people that's looking for sponsors. I'll hit them up directly. It's tedious though. I'm doing the work that nobody want to do. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I'm hitting up companies like, yo, can I Can I? You need a sponsor? Like I'm literally putting in work. Same
And you
with
got a
the-
pitch that you say to everyone pretty much.
Yeah, and even with the celebrities, bro. Like I'm just DM, and I feel bad kinda, but I'm just growing, bro. Like I'm not where I'm at today is not where I was a few years ago. So I'm not doing it as much today. I'm gonna be straight up with you, right? But originally, yeah, man, I would DM these people every day. Like I'm just hitting them. Now, again, you get a little success, you get a little ego, a little promise to be straight up with you. But I'm in the room with these guys. I see how they talk to people about people. You feel me? When I didn't know them and they didn't know who I was, me hitting people 100 times ain't really do nothing for me. But now people know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never nobody like charity case. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, if you want to do it, we can do it. If not, cool. I'll move over. You feel me? But like, yeah, the process is really, I can't make this up. What I will say is, it's other things outside of the DMing, because I want people to understand is like just, let's just say it's content on the internet that I did years ago that you can look up and it still look like today content. I was super heavy on how my content looked. Like I was like when I was in Baltimore, like I was super like I ain't saying there wasn't some episodes where it didn't look good, but I was tedious even to this day. Like I know I get on niggas' nerves because like my producer can't even produce right because let me see. Nah, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So like that's one thing that I help because if somebody look good, you know what I'm saying, they want to post it. And what I did, I just played the game like, all right, if I want Meek Mill, I might can't get Meek Mill. Let me try to get Chino. And if somebody not on my level, they can't get Chino. Okay, cool. Let me try to get somebody that's connected to Chino. If I make him look good, he posted, then maybe he see it, he reposted, then I can get him. Right? I was very strategic in how I move. So like, and even with the sound bites, like a lot of times somebody asked me like, what level of celebrity they thought I was. And I was like, I don't think I'm a celebrity, but what I will say is I think my platform is very known. Right? Because I feel like how I move in the interviews is like, it ain't really about me because it's an interview, right? Granted, I want everybody to know who I am, but at the end of the day, it's about the guest. And if you look at my page, it's nothing about me for real. It's mostly my guest. And I did that on purpose because I want people to, like, if they saying something good, get that moment, put it out. So they feel good, they repost it. I want to catch their moments. And that's what helped me get other guests because, something small as a girl came on my podcast, she's like, yo, I like coming on your podcast because every girl you had on here, you made them look good. Like little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all of that help with guests. Like all of that, the quality of it, how I make them feel when they come, like all of it. Like, so it's not just the DMing, but it's everything.
The real shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I ain't trying to like ramble, but like it's really art to this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
And we're gonna get to that. We're gonna talk Next, hotspots, Unspoken Atlanta hotspots. For you to know, Jay Hill, it's pretty much just shouting out some spots in Atlanta that you probably done been to that you like to recommend to people. Just talk about your experience there. If you got any spots on top of your head, I don't know if y'all got any this week.
They closed all the spots. God damn. Like Dipped in Butter was fire. Y'all put me on.
Dipped in
that.
Butter back open though, ain't they?
I don't think so.
No, they are. I rolled past. They still got the Dipped in Butter up there, and then before that, it was still up there, but they said construction. But like now, the construction shit down.
Oh,
I don't know if
it's
they
still in the
officially
same
open
spot?
yet. Same spot, yeah.
Nah, that shit was fire.
That was a nice little.
Soiree was fire.
Yeah, Soiree, fire.
But now
That shit came and
that
left
shit came
so
so
damn
that
fast.
shit was going
fast.
here for 6 months.
Yeah, he
fast.
couldn't
Gone.
open long.
That's when you happen, bro. They be that I don't know. I don't want to put it out there, but it's probably like some drug shit, some drug money.
yeah,
shit.
Real Taco. And,
I love
Midtown fire.
Well,
Our real.
yeah,
Taco.
real fire.
I like the one on North Side. I don't really like that one on Midtown. It's too damn.
pack.
It's too little.
Yeah.
It's too little right there. But
Our
I like the
Real
one on
Taco
North
is
Side. It's
fire.
It's great.
Yes.
And they drinks are bomb.
No, we went last time.
It's a
to Margaritas.
franchise, but like Velvet Taco not bad.
I've never had Velvet Taco.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's good.
Upbeat, well, that's a franchise, so nah, that don't count.
Yeah.
It's looking for like some Atlanta stuff.
I mean, just a hot spot that you
Just a hot spot. I mean, you just talk about what yours. If you when the last time you been, just talk about your experience there. Ain't necessarily like naming a
I
whole
saw
spots.
your upbeat. I went to upbeat, then they got side eating. I said, look at my boy.
Shit
Upbeat
fire,
be
bro.
busting. I mean,
It
that
be
motherfucker
busting.
twice a week.
Bro, let me tell you about
Come on,
that story.
that side.
Upbeat.
Oh,
Bro,
upbeat
have you,
size.
did you always know what to order from Upbeat?
No.
Let me tell you the first time I went to Upbeat. So if you're watching this, don't make the same mistake. I went to Upbeat and I made my own plate.
No.
Boy, I think it was like, I don't know if it was like $50.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
That shit ain't cheap, boy.
50.
Bro,
Yo.
it was like I tried to make my so what happens on Upbeat, they got their own menu of food and stuff. Like
Right.
get what's on the menu.
Yeah.
I tried to like build my own
Create
bowl.
your own bowl.
They gonna tax you.
Oh my lord.
Every item damn near $10 itself.
Oh my!
Like-
it might have been more than bro. I'm like, yo, am I at a restaurant or something?
Yeah,
Like,
this damn
no
thing was in
way.
Vegas.
Them little bowls expensive, boy.
That shit is crazy, bro.
No cap.
Oh, my God.
Don't do that. Do not build your own shit. You can get some off the menu. You may want to add an item or two. But trying to build that bitch from scratch, you're gonna come out the pocket. For shizzle.
Ooh, it hurt my feelings, bro.
That shit was good though, wasn't it?
No, another hot spot I wanted to bring up where you was at yesterday, the Atlanta Fit Festival. Did I say that right?
Fit Fest.
Fit Fest. How was your experience there?
That shit was lit. Shout out to my dog Biscuit, bro. That's my nigga, man. Dorsey, all of them, man.
That was the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do festivals, bro.
Yeah.
Like all the time. Like that shit be lit. It be a vibe, R&B, grown up shit. Like it ain't like no club packed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Underground though, so it be spaces out there.
Man, I think it's well, I mean, I think they call it his brother Dorsey, but it's Bryson
And Brian, I know, but I grew with both of them.
Yeah, so like shout out to Bryson, Biscuit, bro. Them niggas and they
Oh
show
my
me
God,
love,
man.
bro. They really like start booking me for events, man. Like I ain't never gonna forget nobody to help me out, man. Shout out to them guys, man. All the events are vibes. I swear. I'm not just saying it because I work. I
Yeah.
swear it's lit. It be vibes.
That's
I
hard.
went to Monticello's last night, and
What's that?
Monticello's and have y'all been to Monticello's?
What is
Yes, I love Monticello.
What is it, restaurant?
It's a
It's
restaurant.
like it's
like a
real grown
restaurant.
and sexy though.
It's like it got like three. It's
in
first of all, it's all the way out there in Windy Hill.
Off of Windy Hill.
Off of Windy Hill, but it's like a three. It's like three different
part.
things. Like
Cigar
it's like a
lounge.
cigar lounge. It's like a hookah bar, and then it's like a
regular
like a dance floor like
Club.
club type shit with a bar in there. So I went there last night for a birthday,
So
but
we
it
giving
was a
up
vibe.
like that.
What?
One of my favorite spots. Damn.
Give it up.
Mandolin Kitchen.
Where is
Ooh,
that?
that's another one.
It's I don't know. I don't know exactly because I'm still learning the
Yeah.
cities and stuff. It's not in the city though.
It's not.
If you look it up, bro, I'll probably tell you what.
I'm
it's at, bro. Mandolin
I'm
Kitchen.
gonna look it up.
Bro, it has some of the best. I'm not even eating pasta now, but like some of the best seafood pasta ever. That shit is so good, bro. They got the hookah, playing a sports game. DJ is a vibe. Like it's just it's some grown and sexy shit. It's a vibe.
Okay.
But y'all
Also
going to
heard-
sexy shit, man. I'm gonna take it to the south side. It's a little mom and pop. It's a little mom and pop. The restaurant is it's a health food restaurant called Fresh Smoothie Cafe. Man, they got bro, this shit so goddamn good.
Where is it?
It's in Morrow.
Oh, okay.
It's in Morrow, but it's in a little cut. This motherfucker so good though. Fresh Smoothie Cafe. They got the best smoothies they make from scratch. You pick your ingredients. Like they don't have no like standard smoothies, right? They got all these ingredients. They say, what do you want in your smoothie?
It's hard.
And yeah, you make your shit. They make it right there. Shit bust every time. I don't give a fuck what you put in that bitch. That bitch boss. So they got that. They got some fire ass wraps. They got bowls. Like everything healthy. You know what I'm saying? Shit fire. They sell motherfucking juices and they sell toothpaste and vitamins and all kind of shit.
That's hard.
Who pays?
Yeah,
That shit probably expensive.
like
as hell.
like charcoal shit. The charcoal
the black
toothpaste.
toothpaste.
yeah,
Yo, they got
yeah.
like they got the food on one side, and on the other side they got like all these products.
You
Like
gonna
just,
leave spending more than you spend at Target.
nigga,
man.
I mean that bitch shopping,
Yeah,
nigga. That
what?
bitch ain't no bigger than this living room. But
Really?
the shit fire, bro. The shit, everybody I take there, they be like, nigga, what the fuck? Like the shit's so good. It's only like because it's owned by this married couple, this black married couple, and they still work there. Like the shit been open about 10 years, and they still work there. And they still in the kitchen cooking. So the shit be made with love, my nigga. And you can taste the love.
That you could taste the love. I was gonna say they got a new spot in the city. I haven't been here, but I was supposed to go this past weekend. But Utopia,
Utopia.
some shit in the city. I think it's like a little rooftop, little something, little situation. I think. I'm thinking from what I've seen it looks like it's either. Oh no, I know exactly where it is. It's where View. Is it View? Visions, where Visions was or Visions is.
Across
Where
from,
Willie's used to like where the
Piedmont.
old I think it's where the old Zestos.
Piedmont,
I don't know if Zestos is still open
right.
or what, but I think it's in that little area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goddamn
it
Chili's.
might be. You're right.
Goddamn
This boy at
Chili's, dog.
It might be where the Chili's was. I don't know, but yeah. So that's the spot too. Utopia.
Have y'all been to Tulum?
Yeah, I've been.
It's a little-
The
I
restaurant.
did when
Oh,
they
nah,
did the grand opening.
No, I
went.
haven't.
I've been hearing a lot of people talk about
Oh,
that.
and then even too, I went to High Society where they had the
we-
proposal, and that spot is nice.
Yeah.
Just Buckhead just turned me off about the parking. Hey, Buckhead in the parking, but
That's
the spot
crazy.
was cute, very cute and quaint. It was a upstairs vibe too, where they had like, how when you go to Hobnob, they got like the garage doors that you could pull open to give the outside vibe. That's how they got it in
Y'all
there.
from Atlanta, so y'all know about this spot, but one of the best spots I've ever been to, I might say in my life, Eclipse de Luna.
I still ain't been there.
My
You mean like as far as what though?
bro, the vibe,
Oh, the vibe?
listen.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a spot that sell tapas, right? Like small plates of food. Bro, I went with my friends and I could have paid the bill. It was like $160. We all ate great. Like I
Yeah.
mean, mad food. It might even been drinks. The bill was it had to be no more than $200, and it was like 4 of us, bro. It was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Eclipse de Luna, right there by
Eclipse de
Pat
Luna.
Pasha. Oh my God. Somebody said hell no. What they say?
No. He agreed with you.
I was
bro,
great, yeah.
That's bro. Y'all never been there?
No, I ain't been yet.
If you
Oh, they do.
They got 4
right by
different locations.
Pasha, I can't tell everybody.
Oh, so
But
you
what
talking about the one by
bro,
Pasha?
when I'm telling you, when I say it's a cheat code, if you like on a date or whatever, bro, it gotta be the cheat code. It's super cheap, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. It's crazy.
And it's good.
And it's good. Like it's great. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I need
bro.
to try that out.
You gotta go there. You gotta go there.
That's crazy. I'm gonna look it up though. That's a nice little date spot too. You look at something.
I'm telling you, bro.
Add
I
that
ain't
to
wanna
my
tell you no
to my
lies.
notes. Add that to my notes, man. Gotta be prepared, man. Oh, the
okay.
Madeline spot is
Roswell
on
Road.
Roswell Road.
Them shits be out there.
Far, boy.
City, man.
Madeline
City,
Kitchen,
the inner city
fire.
falling off, man.
Man,
All good shit on the
got
outside.
to. Yeah, I mean it's always
Nah, for
been.
real, it's always been like that.
What's your favorite steak spot?
steak spot?
I don't really eat steak like that.
I don't eat steak like that either, though.
Damn.
I'm not a
Maybe
steak.
that's why I was so fat.
I'm not a.
That's probably
I'm not a
why.
steak
All that
boy.
red meat, man. All
I
that red.
love, but I thought red meat was good for you for real.
Supposed to be.
It can be. It depends on your intake, I think.
I love steak, bro. But
I
whatever.
think it's about your
We
intake.
ain't gonna go into that then. Whatever.
I had to get off the leash. 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 I had to get off He got dipped by the gangsta, he paid his time. I been rolling, I'll eat my eyes wide.
What's y'all views on the landscape of podcasting right now? When y'all watching it, or y'all watching clips of like the different shows? What's y'all views on it?
Some of these motherfuckers don't need no mics. I think motherfuckers just sitting on mics now, just saying anything just to be. Because I feel like podcasting is like the new rapper. You know how like at one point everybody want to be a rapper?
Yeah.
Like everybody want to do a podcast. Like anybody got fucking mics and send up a camera and just saying anything, bro. Like this shit don't make no sense.
I think what y'all both said, like my views is different now because I just been learning a lot about it. I think people got it misconstrued. They don't know what it is. Like even when you ask the question, you're like, when you see podcasts, right? Like anybody wants to pick up a camera, I feel like they don't understand what podcasting is. Like
They don't.
podcasting
They don't.
itself is just a mic, right? Like you don't need the camera and the extra stuff. Like literally a podcast is
It's
you speaking.
really
on-
audio.
Yeah, it's just audio.
But that's the
right?
thing, they doing it for the content.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
a lot of people don't understand that. But even outside of that, man, we having a serious conversation. I think I joke like that, like everybody don't need podcasting. But if we being serious, I don't know what type of time y'all on right
we can talk.
now. Like, okay, like we being real.
Yeah.
I think everybody does need a podcast. I'll tell you why. Because, well, not everybody, no. Because there's a lot of people out here with some sick ass minds, bro. And I hate sick people, bro. Like, I don't fuck with sick people, bro. Whatever. But like rapists and like pedophiles, fucking sexual assault, abusers. I'm sorry, I'm just saying, like, everybody don't need a podcast. But like, for the most part, like, if you got your right state of mind, everybody need a podcast. And it don't have to be specifically to get a lot of views. But let's say if you're a business, right? If you want to get your mission statement out. A lot of times they say, like, even in the black community, but in whatever community, you want to hire something from people, you put it in a book, right? So cool. I'm one for giving people medicine and that candy. So if you don't want to read my mission statement, or if you don't really want to read the bylaws, cool, I'll give you a video. Right? If you don't want to read to see understand what my business is about or how to do a specific thing, I give you a video. Think about it, like when I don't know, I'm just getting into cooking, so I do a lot of YouTubing, right? So let's say if you had a video explaining why it's good to eat these particular foods, right? I think people not really understanding podcasting, so a lot of people are doing it wrong. They don't see the benefit that it can do outside of just the content and the in-your-face stuff, but it really can be a benefit to like anything. If you're a professional at anything, you probably should have a podcast. Why?
No,
because people believe or people buy from who they believe, right? Who they can trust. If that makes sense. So like if you can get on a microphone and you can explain your business, if you can explain your business to a T where you get somebody to understand, you can boost up your sales, right? You can get a cult following, you can build a community. And when we talk about money, in the long run, the community is the way. So like podcasting is a way to build a community to ultimately make more money. So
see, I agree with you on that aspect. We got a purpose, right? But it's a lot of motherfuckers who ain't got no purpose and no reason to be on no motherfucking mic.
100%.
They just getting that shit to set up cameras to get some content because they think this the shit to do right now.
Facts.
Oh, the podcast shit popping, nigga. Let's get some mics.
I don't even know if it's
100%.
really about the money no more though. Like people are just doing it just like you said.
No,
just,
they're not handling their business. They're not doing. They're not handling their business with the podcast.
Yeah.
They just
They
let's
just
get
doing
some
it for
mics
the
and talk some
content,
shit.
to get these
This shit
followers
look
up.
fun. This shit look cool. Everybody doing it. Nigga, no. What he said is all true. Like,
Well, I mean, also if you want to be real though, bro, it's unfortunate, but it's real. Like we heard Donald Trump say something about tickling a woman pussy or something like that, right? And his grab her by the pussy, and his response was real, but it was unprofessional to hear it coming from our president, right? That's locker room talk, and that's true. So that's why even I think somebody said this is a safe space, and I'm like, it's nowhere. Podcasting is killing the safe space because even if we having a conversation, if we mean well, we're vulnerable. The space in here may be safe, but once it hit the internet, it can never be safe because people want to
That shit
choose.
be everybody.
Yeah, they want to choose how they want to react.
How to react to it,
right?
yeah.
So like, it's not safe. But even if we are wanting to be safe, but also when it comes to like the conversation that's being had, a lot of our locker room conversations or the things that we wouldn't say in public are being had on a podcast because let's give people the benefit of the doubt. The vibe is right. It's a lit situation, it's a lit setting. You got a dope platform, people trust you. But what happens is the conversations that we usually having in private are now being in public. So now people are thinking that everybody don't need a podcast. When honestly, people need to have some just like, I don't know, not decorum, but like just some sense of
Decorum?
no, not even that. Just some sense of privacy. You gotta understand. But for podcasting, we didn't hear what everybody felt and what everybody think, but now we do because we having great conversations. But now what? On a microphone, on camera, and sometimes you might not. It's not for the world to believe or agree with my thoughts.
And I feel that same way about social media within the realm, period. Like, I miss the time where everything, just because you don't agree with something don't mean that you have to give your response to everything. You can slide past the video and just be like, I don't agree with that nigga. But like, people feel like now that we have social media and now that we have podcasts, oh hell no, let me go on and put my little 2 cents in there. But it's like, if you don't agree with it, you just don't agree with it. Don't like diminish how somebody's viewpoint is on something just because you don't agree with it.
Yeah,
and then people have that mindset of, oh, they're wrong.
You're right. I think you're right. But what happens is like the moment it hit the internet is for everybody.
You're right.
That's why everybody like I've had my friends hit me like, yo, I'm about to say something under your comment, just like you feel me, under your post. And I'm like, bro, it's public content for public conception. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the moment it hit the internet, you can't be upset for somebody responding to it. If anything, that means what you're doing is working. It might hurt your feelings, but that's what I mean. It starts with the people that's talking first because we're putting it out there for them to respond to. And I think again, we're having these personal conversations in front of the world and with shock value, even a nobody can say something in front of the world that's crazy, get a lot of attention, and it can blow up. Yeah, it might be here today and gone tomorrow, but it still blow up. You say
And
things that
people
people
remember
don't agree
that
with.
person.
Opportunity.
Exactly, yeah.
They get them opportunities from that too.
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse, but that's what anything. Like that's life. That's what people think about it. The same reason a lot of people love you be the same reason a lot of people hate you. The same reason, literally. That's just life.
That's real.
That's the
'cause
game.
here I am thinking I ain't had no haters, then it be like some of my clients, like I train most of women, right? And then even in the past week, I had 2 clients that tell me that 2 niggas was hating on me, and I'm like, what? I don't got a problem with a soul in the world. I think I'm the coolest, funniest nigga out there, right? But then she saying she out talking about me as her trainer, and the nigga like, oh, why you go to that nigga, man? Everybody go to that nigga. He just hype, man. I ain't fucking with that. Just hating and shit. And I'm like, damn, I thought I was cool. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
But like you said, like nigga, the same reason that love you, same reason other niggas that hate you. Like I don't do nothing to nobody, bro.
But
Mind your own business.
You know what's unfortunate though? Thing that hurt the most though? Not even other people. The same reason that somebody will love you be the same reason that same person will hate you. The same reason.
Yeah.
Think about it, bro. Like even in relationships, girls or men, whatever, the same thing they attract to you be the same thing that they dislike about you.
Yeah.
Like, damn man, he's so outgoing. Oh my god, he's so charming. Or oh my god, she's so just like, free spirited. You get in a relationship and now you know
you same person.
You don't want a girl that's free spirited out because that comes with so many other things. Now she's talking to her friends like she's been, and you don't want, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
That's why you don't date people that you meet at the club.
Here you go.
I wouldn't say that.
What the fuck?
This nigga crazy.
What the fuck?
Because
Here you go.
No. Think about it though. Think about this though. It didn't go over. Think about it though. Think about it. If you think about it, if you meet somebody in the club,
Nigel.
if you meet somebody in the club, you get their number, and y'all start talking. You can't get mad at them if they want to go outside.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay, think about this, right? Just for example, Ashley, just an example.
Okay. Keep it light.
This is an example. So just say Ashley out. Peep though. Just say Ashley don't never go to the club. She work her job. She run her business. She get her money. She don't never go to the club. But her friend has an engagement party at a club. So she ends up going to the club. You meet her at the club.
To support her.
You gonna hold that same standard to her?
No. But if she meet me at the club and I want to go out, that's how we met though. So
but I've been learning that like.
But it could be an infrequent
That's what I'm
occasion you meet
saying.
somebody in the club.
But
No,
you gotta
no.
understand that a
I'm
lot of
just being funny,
situations
but-
that is an exception
But-
to the
yeah,
rule,
yeah.
but the rule is still the rule. So I understand what he's saying, and I would usually be the one that's like interject with, but sometimes we're not talking about the exception because
Yeah.
there are people who can meet at the club who don't usually go to the
talking
club.
about the majority.
But for the majority, for the most part, y'all niggas be there every damn week. You know what I'm saying? Like so, but I
true.
get it. You're right.
That's true.
I ain't mad at you.
So it
guys.
didn't go over my head. Let's just be keeping it a buck.
Kind of went over your head a little bit.
Ashley, you want to do the next topic? Or you want?
Yeah, sure. So, damn. The way to segue into this one. Speaking of love, we know that we can't find love in the club. So, how about we figure out? There's model couples, model citizens. I hate to have to compare. Like, oh my god, I would love to be like them. But do any of y'all have like favorite couples? Like, you know what? They was a dope ass couple.
No.
None.
Hell no.
Not TV, not movie.
Will and Jada. I mean, no.
Whoa.
I meant to say Jada and Pop.
Oh, Jada and Pop.
This nigga.
Jada and Pop.
Crazy.
Jada and Pop.
Was
they
that
ever
real?
public?
Huh? Was that real?
That was a fling.
I think that was in her head.
I think they were just. I think he was just smashing.
I'm fucking with y'all. We know the one.
They was just kicking it.
Yeah.
But I want love like that.
I
though.
think that could have been a dope
I
one.
want somebody to love me like how she loved Tupac, dog.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, we
She's
need
a
that love.
nut.
Exactly.
See, niggas asked for it. You heard him. He want a nut. You
I
want a
want
nut.
somebody to
You want a nut.
love me.
And then you get one.
When I die, you still need to be bringing me up, dog.
That's crazy.
Real talk. You need to be bringing me up, letting people know. But you know what?
But she's married.
Hey,
The disrespect.
who told me? I think my uncle to always say it's when you dealing with a girl, she always gonna have somebody that she always can go back to.
For sure. I see what's wrong with you.
But I mean,
This nigga theories.
that's real though.
My theories be on point though. It be throwing y'all off though, but they be on point though.
I don't know about
That's
that.
true,
Yeah,
though.
what that one? You think it's true?
Not always.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You
Not
You think about
always.
it. You think about it.
I wouldn't even. How many?
Yeah.
97?
Hey.
Most of the time, you can't say always, of course, but most of the times, that's all of us though. We got somebody we can go back to. That's not just women though.
I ain't.
So you don't got nobody you can go back to. You telling me? So you mean some of you?
No, that's 'cause you don't
wait,
want
hold
to,
up. No.
You don't think you can, or you think it's
So
okay.
you saying you can't? It's,
The niggas I fuck with stand on business. When they done with me, they done.
Niggas stand on business.
ain't no coming back. Baby,
I was
you leave
about to
my
say something
house,
ignorant. I ain't
it's
gonna-
over with. It's,
I ain't
what's
gonna
out the
take-
box, boo? Stay out the box.
that's because the shit.
What you gonna say, Jay?
That's the shit. What? This is wrong, baby. This is wrong. Come on.
It clearly ain't that good.
Oh,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
damn.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Damn.
I'm joking.
That was an unneeded firearm.
No, it's a joke. But like usually
That was
niggas
bad
be
joke.
horny, so like I'm pretty sure you can go back to a nigga. But if all your niggas is like, nah, you either crazy or like it's one of the two. Like you either crazy or it ain't nothing to come back to.
It's
So
something.
all the niggas, you lying.
It's one of them.
No.
It gotta be.
It's all of your exes. You can't call none of them. Be like, hey, I want to rekindle old flame back.
Because I wouldn't want to go back
Outside
anyway,
of you though, no, we're not talking
No,
about you.
not
Okay, so
what
that
you want,
coming-
what they want.
Yeah, if you,
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Because you just said all your exes stand on business.
They
Make up
do.
your mind.
They do stand on business.
So it's nobody you can call. They be like, babe.
I've never tried it. So once I've left the situation, I've never been back.
Let's play.
So I'm saying in your head, like you
Let's
can't
try. Let's
think
try. Hold
like,
up. Let's try. Let's try to create a viral moment. Call one of your exes.
Yeah.
And she be like, hey, I just was. I be thinking.
You see what he
Right
say?
now,
That shit
live.
be crazy.
Hell no.
right now.
Hey, that'd be crazy.
They be like, I just been thinking, man, like, you know, I just want to see if we can just see if we can get that old thing back.
But ain't no nigga in your head right now that you can think like, oh, that nigga take me back.
She is lying, bro. And she know just one nigga that she know for a fact.
Nigel, who your couple?
Since
my pussy so trash. Who your couple?
She gonna
I ain't
hold on to
really
that.
got a couple. I think more so I was going on with that what you were saying, the Tupac. It's just the love connection though that I fuck with that though.
Who do you feel like is like a genuine?
Right. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
the
Yeah, people
love
say
that
they
Jada
want
has
love
for
like
Tupac.
Martin and Gina.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
But that ain't real.
That's why I said
No,
fiction.
no, that is real.
Oh, you said
though.
fiction?
It's
Yeah,
a lot.
movies,
It's a
TV
lot. It's
shows.
a
I
lot
like
of couples
that.
that's like that. That's where I got that from. That shit ain't just happened. That ain't the first time that shit happened. People done grew up together and got partners
No, I'm
together.
talking
and-
about that actual couple. Wasn't
Oh
the real couple.
no! But that what I feel like what I was saying was that's what make everybody love Martin. It's because that's a realistic situation to be in. We always got the couple
That's
with,
that real shit, though.
with
So
the best friend
Make
and
believe. I would say what? Bill Cosby and
Felicia Rashad.
I guess. I mean,
The
make
Huxtables.
believe. I don't know. Like shit. I don't know.
I was gonna say like
Fuck that.
Barack and Michelle.
Dwayne and Whitney.
Dwayne and Whitney.
Different world.
Dwayne and Whitney. Y'all know about them?
Oh
more?
yeah.
That was a good one.
That's
That's
a good
hard,
one though.
bro. I ain't
That's a
gonna
good
lie.
one though. That's a good couple though. That's a great couple.
What happened to the
I want that. Hold on. That Dominic Toretto and
Oh, Fast and Furious.
Man, what? Nigga, that shit.
That's fine.
They
That's
never get a divorce, nigga.
That's hard. Yeah,
Nobody never ain't say Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
No, that's all.
Nah, that's a little too toxic, bro.
That's a little bit too
That's a little
toxic.
too toxic,
A lot of
nigga.
people going through that right now.
Sheesh.
Wait, what?
There's a lot of people going through that
Oh,
right
they
now.
said we're going through that shit.
Oh no. Y'all want to kill that one? Ask the guy. You want to kill
Kill what one?
that topic? I
Who
got
did you
another
choose,
one.
Ashley?
I got a few, but I like y'all don't watch This Is Us, so y'all wouldn't know it. But
thought
Randall and Beth,
What's that?
Oh,
This is us.
okay. This
the
is
show.
us.
Look it up.
For the people that
I
watch
thought you were gonna say Love Jones.
No, I mean, yeah, nah, that's too easy.
That's too easy.
This is us.
But I mean that I wouldn't really want it out of the group that I showed. Darius and Nina would have been the one that I would want.
Who was that?
Love Jones.
I love Love Jones. Yeah. You never seen Love Jones?
I probably watched it, but don't ask me questions about.
Oh, I'm
movies
just telling
or
you.
bad.
I was gonna just tell you the people that
You not a movie
Lorenz
person?
Tate and Neil Long.
Lorenz Tate, Neil Long is in it.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
You not a movie person? Not really.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just asking.
No. I mean, I like movies.
You like okay?
You just ain't see that one.
I seen it. Yeah, I seen
Oh,
it.
okay.
It's a thing niggas be making fun of me about.
Oh, A$AP and Rihanna is cute.
That's a good one. It's gonna be one
I
that
think
we
she
gonna think
pregnant
about that we gonna say off camera later on. I already know.
Who?
I can't. I'm saying right now we can't think of about it later on. Somebody
I
gonna say
think Martin
something.
and Gina too. I think they was a healthy balance of a relationship.
Yeah.
That was dope. Yeah.
Started at the bottom and then they made it on their way up. Funny, had real life issues. Not real life issues, but testimonial things in their relationship that could have broke them apart, but they always found their way back to each other.
Yeah, I like that though, because that was like real. Because they had the moms didn't like Gina,
Right.
That's like real life.
It's real life shit, yeah.
that was dope. That's dope.
He didn't want to propose. She left.
Yeah.
He had to.
Then he proposed.
He had to come back with what that Johnny Gill? Who that was saying?
No, Brian McKnight.
Brian
McKnight.
McKnight.
Ain't that your show?
Yeah.
Come on,
Man,
man.
you don't watch that how many times?
Right.
Smash
y'all,
it.
y'all been saying what's
That's
going on
because
with Brian
that's because
McKnight?
he ain't paying attention when he watching. That's what it is.
Y'all ain't been saying what's going on with Brian McKnight?
Oh yeah, it's kids. Yeah, I bet that's.
Yeah,
that's
but I
sad.
never knew. I've seen it
never
for the
knew
first
that.
time. I'm like, what the hell? Damn,
Yeah.
that just fucked my whole childhood up.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
really like
crazy.
Brian McKnight like that. That ain't no nigga I'm going to turn no music on for.
For real?
That one song.
Which
It's
one?
like 3.
He got a few. He got.
It's like
he got
a
a
few.
couple bangers.
Back
You
at
can-
one and what else?
I can't remember now. I
Since
gotta
y'all
look
Brian
at
McKnight fans.
No, he got a couple. He got a couple features.
Them two niggas.
He got a couple features. Damn, I'm thinking about one feature he
Brian
had.
McKnight got some good music,
He got
bro.
some good
One
one, dog.
last try.
Right?
No,
I don't know if
that's Boys and Men.
Wait, what?
That's
That's crazy.
One last
along.
shot might be Byron. I don't know. Back at one is all I got.
Move along.
All right, y'all. So I got a clip. So we do clips. I find some crazy clips that somebody says some crazy shit about. Really, honestly, or sometimes I don't. It be some real stuff. But we review them and we just discuss it, see what y'all views on it. So this one is never approach women. I know. Make sure I turn my volume up.
I don't see the point of approaching.
Hold on, let me rewind it.
I don't see the point of approaching women or bagging women. There's no point unless you know. The only way you get her is if you already know she's into you.
So what if you're out somewhere?
Is he big?
Hold on.
There we go.
Yo, bro, start over, bro.
Don't nobody say shit. You gotta start it over. We gotta hear the whole shit. Ashley, let the man finish.
Well, he already answered the question.
I don't see the point of approaching women or bagging women. There's no point unless you know. The only way you get her is if you already know she's into you.
So what if you're out somewhere and you find an attractive woman? You're not going to go up to her?
There's no point.
Why?
Because they choose. There's absolutely no point of. What do you mean how?
But how do you know you're not chosen if you don't go up to her?
You don't have to go up to yo. When a woman wants what she wants, she shows you that she wants it.
Not all women
lie.
do that.
All y'all looking at the camera, lie and say y'all don't. These women listen, there's dudes that don't gotta do nothing but breathe. Hey, I think you're so handsome. I think you're this. Women will come up to them. I used to be one of those guys. And then
Which one? Which one were you? Come on now. Which one were you?
And see,
The
that's
one
why
that
I'm
women
talking
used
about. Don't need a fucking mic. Because why he on a podcast mic, bro? That shit ain't finna benefit him in no way. Because he ain't finna get no pussy.
He seemed triggered.
That nigga needs some.
Because he ain't the nigga that bitch is coming up to.
He needs some testosterone or something. I can never be like that.
No.
He do kind of look like him.
He kind of do. Yeah,
like
he
a
kinda
bigger
look like
version of him.
That nigga needs some testosterone
That nigga sound
shots.
crazy.
Yeah, he sound crazy. I would never not feel like I can't approach a woman like.
I think that it is like a lane that you can like, if the nigga approach, he already know like, okay, she feeling me. He done peeped the scene enough to know that the female is interested in him. But
Niggas don't always know that. That's why they be getting
that's sometimes too. I mean, you
But
might
even if
play
not,
with-
like, what's wrong with getting turned down? Like, niggas be hoes. I'm sorry, like, niggas be scared. Like, you be scary. I feel like no woman should want to date a nigga like that. In my
And
perspective.
then my thing is, I think, because I've been in a setting like that where I have approached a male, but I don't want him to think that I'm that aggressive to where he can't take the lead on shit. I feel like once you, as a woman, if you shooting your shot with a man, sometimes he'll feel like you're going to put everything in the relationship. And that may not necessarily be the case. Like, if I'm interested and I think I like you or want to see if we like each other, then I'll make the shot. But also too, after this shot has been made and it go in, I need you to go on and take the wheel, my boy. Go on and do the thing.
I can't understand that thought process. Even if a woman approached me, I'm never like just sitting, taking a step back saying, okay, you take all the, you take the lead for everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, what's up with men nowadays? I feel like men is losing their mannerisms as being a man.
Hey,
because the fact that,
they saying it's an apocalypse, dog.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, the fact that like you would even have that a problem or have experienced that, it's like, I don't know. Like, just because a woman approaches don't mean she takes the lead every time. That's
I think we
weird.
as men, we all have probably been approached by a girl before. And when I was younger, it was kind of weird, but I'm cool with it now. I think for the most part, when I say approach, I mean like start a conversation, because that's pretty much all I'm really asking you to do. I ain't ask you to doing all the rest of it. If you start the conversation and they go well, or I see you as attractive, I'm gonna ask for the number regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I think for the most part, I think he more so feel like women aren't approachable, like at all. Like,
you giving that man too much grace. Forget all that. Like, no.
like when you say shit like that though, that's what I'm saying. He feeling like women are
just
not
ain't the
approachable.
I don't
Getting
get that from
chose
him.
on.
I get him being like, I'm sorry, like maybe insecure, because like, what do you mean like you don't approach women? That it sounds like you are scared to approach a woman and get turned down, and then you turn into one of them niggas that when a woman says no, you want to harm them. Like I don't like nothing about that
talked
message.
about that too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
like that's the first thing I think of. Like, men shouldn't approach women. If a woman like you, she gonna approach you, so don't approach him. No, nigga, if you like her, you should say hello. You should speak to her respectfully. If she says she's not interested, then move the fuck on. It's that
Hey
simple.
man, we gotta have zero anxiety, bro. Zero anxiety, bro. Zero when you talking to women, bro. That's the thing right there. If you can have zero anxiety, conversation level, whatever, you will never have an issue with it. Niggas be nervous for one, and I done been nervous before too. I ain't gonna lie, but you just gotta be able to what's the word? You just gotta be able to I don't know how to say it. You got to be able to have some charm and be able to be okay with if it don't go, you know, the way you want to go. Like I said last week, you got to be okay with saying
I don't
no.
know. I kind of
We
think nerves is
shooting
good
shots.
though. Like
Yeah.
for me,
I mean, you care.
yeah. When I got nervous, it was like, okay, I'm about to do this. Like
Yeah.
I felt alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like So having nerves,
that's a good thing.
Niggas don't got no coof to them now.
Yeah.
Like, niggas be corny. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
Nah,
bro,
for sure.
It's okay to approach a woman if she don't like you. Okay, move on. Nigga,
That's
like,
it.
Why you spilling this whack ass message of men shouldn't approach women? Like, bro, what? Like, that's what you're telling your son.
I be viewing that shit like shooting shots, bro. You just putting up shots, bro. I mean, if you make it, you make it. You don't, you don't. Like, shit, you just gotta keep going. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
No
Like,
cap.
that's how I be viewing that shit, bro.
You feel like not men shouldn't approach women, but what's the way for a man to approach a woman?
Depending on the setting we in. The bar?
Buy a drink.
You don't necessarily have to.
We talked about that too. Buying drinks don't necessarily mean you gonna get the number though, but
Right. Facts. I think I don't mind, like, if I'm sitting at the actual bar, I know that I'm sitting, I've talked about this, I know that I'm sitting at the bar to have conversation with whoever's sitting next to me.
right.
Usually. And sometimes those conversations just turn into niggas be spilling whatever they want to spill out, having good casual convo. And then they may be like, do you mind if I buy you a drink? Cool. If I'm fucking with the vibe enough, I may give you my number. But because you buy me a drink doesn't mean that I'm obligated to also give you my number.
So if y'all talking before the drink and he said, "Can I buy you a drink?" Wouldn't it be like better just to say no?
Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
if you want to. Yeah.
But yeah,
There's times where I do that.
because niggas will think if you accept this, that mean that you know what I'm saying.
I've had this argument before, but I guess I don't agree. But
How often do you deny niggas with drinks? They try to give you drinks
all the time.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, I go to the bar. If I go to the bar already, I got my
So
little piece.
niggas be asking, can they buy you a drink?
Some will.
What's the debate?
Niggas feel like if you buy a man a drink, more than likely you should give them their number.
I mean, I wouldn't even say that. Just I think it's a door that's left open or a door that's open. So it's like if you know you don't want anything further, I think like I would tell my daughter to say no. I'm just thinking about how I would tell my daughter, my sister, somebody I care for. Just say no. I'm not saying that if a nigga buy you a drink, you're obligated. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying like I think to avoid some of these situations, we can do better jobs before it happens. If that makes sense. That's really it.
I agree with that.
I feel you on that.
You don't agree?
No, but
Well, I mean, I'm trying to. What is it not to agree with?
it ain't nothing to agree with. It's if I want a drink. I mean, my thing is if you're offering a drink, what's your intent behind the offer of the drink? Do you feel like because you're buying me the drink, okay, I should get a number? And so what if you never asked me for my number and I get the drink, you leave, I leave, and you never got the number?
I guess what I'm asking you is it worth? So I always was taught the worst case scenario, right? Is it worth the worst case scenario, right?
What's the worst case scenario?
The worst case scenario is he expects you to give you his
Why is
number.
that an expectation?
Because it's the world. People have fucked up thoughts. I'm saying the worst case scenario. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying I always think about the worst case scenario. So if I'm talking to somebody I care about, I'm just letting them know that don't open up no doors that you can't close. So if you're not interested in a man and he offers you to buy a drink, I think it will behoove you just to say no. Not saying it shouldn't be like that or it should. I'm just saying I think you could save yourself some disrespect. You could save yourself some time, some energy, just to say no if you're not interested. That's just,
you know what it is though. I know what women should do. I feel like if you, because it's the initial, you know what I'm saying, that will make you say no. I'm cool on a drink. But let's just say you say no, cool on a drink, and he's still sitting next to you, y'all talking. You start to fuck with him, and then you say, okay, you can buy me a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, I feel like that would definitely let him know, okay, she fucking with me there. But I feel like it's just, I'm thinking about the ways that women should approach it if if you ain't fucking with him. Because I mean, obviously, if you're gonna be talking to him, you might not like him then, but if he's saying some real shit or he's saying something that's resonating to you.
Why does everything have to be alike?
I mean, maybe that's a good way to vet a nigga though, because if you ask me for a drink, okay, what's your intention? Like you said, okay, we get talking woody woo. If you order a drink, okay, now we talking. Like buy me a drink now. Like you're really interested in conversating with me. So I mean, it can go both ways.
and I think that's true. I think communication is key to all this though. I'm like, again, I got a daughter now, so I've had a daughter, but I feel like just looking at it on the outside looking in, like we see men really get aggressive with women who's not interested, right? So I'm thinking for the safety of the woman, right?
It could also go without buying a drink though.
No, for sure. But that's what I'm about to say. So I'm saying like if somebody offers you the drink, right? But it's a possibility, be like, not right now. But I'm sitting here, you sitting here. Let's see how the conversation go, right? possibility. But
Yeah.
if there's no possibility, you say no, you sitting there and he's talking to you, you're really not interested. Honestly, I say leave. Like I say move, find another seat. Yeah, people gonna be like, I shouldn't have to find another seat. I get that. Cool. But I guess what? I shouldn't get shot at a routine stop from a police officer. But things happen. So I'm saying in the benefit of your safety for women, if you're not interested, yo, let it be known. If you still try to engage in conversation, exit the situation. That way you know you're gonna make it home. Now if it's a possibility, cool. Be like, yo, not right now. But let's see how it go out. You know what I'm saying? Like let's see how the conversation pan out. If it's cool. If not, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that is no one way to do it. I'm looking at for the safety of the person that's in the situation.
Can you give advice to men who get told no? You give advice to women on how they should handle, like how they should handle if they're not interested. Can you give advice to men who get back here to them?
Yeah, I mean,
Always teach women close your legs, but we never teach men not to touch women. You know what I'm saying?
nah, that's not true. But I mean, I understand. And I hate the conversation go like that. So it's like, and I keep it like this. Like, if I'm talking to a man about man business, that ain't the time for you to interject about women. Right? If me and you talking, I'm saying, yo, you shouldn't put your hand on women. And you be like, but women, I'm talking about you and a man as a man. But yeah, I can give advice for men. I feel like, yeah, if somebody say no, bro, no is no. Point blank, period. It's as simple as that. And if you out here trying to force it, you either one or two things. That's ignorant because you don't know no better, or two, you just corny. You know what I'm saying? We have ain't no leniency or grace for a corny ass nigga. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just point blank, period. Like, bro, like, grow up. If a girl say no, it's cool, bet. Thank you. It's plenty of fish in the sea, bro. It is what it is. Go find another chick that's gonna say yeah. That's my advice to him.
That's it.
As simple
That's
as that.
straight up.
As simple as that, bro. Don't be no fucking cornball out here trying to force your conversation or a drink to a girl that don't want it. Like, bro, and all that other, like, talking to my homegirls, girls and shit like that. Like, bro, there's so many chicks out here, bro. Like, these niggas be horny, bro. Like, these be some freaky ass niggas. Like, bro, like, you gotta relax, bro. Like, I'm just sorry, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, yo, I don't know, bro. There's so many women out here, bro. And in the society we live into, bro, we got it good as men now. Like, bro, we can have feelings at this point. We can have boundaries. We can like have respect for ourselves. Like we can say no nowadays. Like we can be like, no, I don't agree with that. I don't want to. Back in the day, we couldn't do that. Like it was a time where I felt forced or obligated to pay for these $300. Like it don't have to be like that nowadays. Like it don't. Like you literally can hold your own and have your boundaries. And people and women actually respect that nowadays. It's crazy. Like you meet a chick, right? You find it, you tell her you got boundaries. Like oh my god, he got boundaries, he got standards. Back in the day, you couldn't really do that. Like you gotta.
We talked about that before too, though. That's a whole nother topic about the men telling women no.
Yeah,
that's like it's a you know how like if you tell it's just sometimes you tell a girl no they'll think you gay.
I guess
I'm just saying like in general though, but you gotta be careful with that though too, cause
hey, fuck you say okay, cool, like all right. What you say?
That's crazy.
Okay.
Y'all ever told a girl no?
Yeah.
Like
plenty of times. Plenty of times.
I'm just saying like if you can think about a moment like that was meaningful that you really like, okay, y'all remember that time? Hell no.
At the bar type shit. Like she was pressing it.
There's ways to say no without saying no.
What's pressing it up in your opinion?
She just like she was with her homegirls and shit, and she was not the one that I wanted.
Right.
And then, but she just kept getting up on me talking. What happened?
Okay. Our camera's off. I know why. You keep talking, B.
Yeah, she just was pressing it, bro. Like she just kept coming to wherever I was at. I was moving, trying to get out of her view, get out of her way. She'd keep coming to find me. Yeah, so blah, blah, blah. Just keep trying to talk to me and shit. And I'm like, babe, I'm good. Like then what I would do is try to get on one of her homegirls. She'll still come over, like acting like I'm her nigga. Like she just was on me, bro. Like the shit. I had to tell her like, yo, I'm good. I got a girl. I was lying like shit. I got a girl. I'm good. Blah blah blah. She ended up trying to buy me a drink. I'm like, bro, I'm good.
Did you take the drink?
No.
I feel like I haven't dated in so long now, but it's like I feel like in today's society, we really could just be like, hey, I don't want to be mean or rude or anything, but I'm just not interested, and I don't want to get your hopes up or anything or mislead you. Like, I feel like today is like it's just lit in today's society. Like, well, there's a lot of things that ain't lit, but I'm just saying like I feel like we really can get out shit off like just communicating like I'm not interested. Back in the day, you could not say no shit like
yeah, you can. Like, I'm good, love.
Mine was a little bit different though, but I was gonna say our conversation last night.
I figured it did. It should have triggered you though.
What happened last
So
night?
she triggered you?
Yeah, we had a conversation. So I ended up missing my sister's engagement Thursday. And so they was giving me a hard time about it. I ended up having to work, but I couldn't get off I don't have a normal job, so
Yeah, they got to understand. You work in the film industry. You can't just call off.
He make time for what he want to make time for.
Not that. You can't.
Nigel was off first.
And in his defense, if
That's
you wasn't
different, though.
lying in your defense,
that's not. You can't use that one because the only reason you can't use that was because I had already prepped that before I got hired. That was planned.
Okay.
This was like a couple weeks ago, as far as knowing. It ain't been that long as I know. Maybe 3 weeks. I ain't trying to be funny. Maybe like 3-4 weeks, if that. But
yeah, he said he just found out.
That's, yeah.
So what triggers you about it?
No, she was just giving me a hard time because that's my sister. I should have been there, and I had to think about that. That was a.
What?
I mean, I've been thinking about it.
Was
but
your mom there?
No.
Did she give her a hard time?
No, nobody gave. It was me giving him a hard
Oh,
time.
was you giving him a hard time?
Right.
Yeah.
I gave him a hard time about the support
That's a good
aspect.
friend.
No,
And I
wasn't
just felt,
tripping.
I felt like I'm not her blood, but I was there, and it just wasn't, just a lot. Not to put the business all out there, but it
That's
just
all
wasn't
good.
a lot of. It wasn't a lot of representation on her side. So I thought that I just knew I was gonna walk in there and he was gonna be there. So when I didn't see him and it was just me and Joe, I was just like, oh. So I told him I was just like,
So you weren't understanding of his job situation? Like the shit he do, you can't just call off.
Yeah, but
You can't. So he gonna lose his job for one night of a proposal, and then
it wasn't one night.
They gonna live happily ever after. Now he got to find another job.
It wasn't one night.
Well, let me
He
ask
could
you.
have. I feel like there could have been arrangements made for that. I feel like you could have made some arrangements in regards. I know he works. I don't know.
Real shit. Could have been arrangements made. Like real shit. Keep it real right now.
I could have asked, yes, but I didn't ask. But
Okay.
I
So you
didn't
don't
ask.
know.
I didn't ask because I already took off a week ago, and I don't want to put my mama business out there, but my
you
mama
don't
had
put
to
your
talk about
mama-
it too, though.
no,
It's cool though. Ain't that crazy? We just talked about it, and she was telling me that she was advising me not to ask because of that, and we can't risk. Like I work in the film industry, so I ain't work for a whole year. So now that I'm working, I need to be taking advantage of every day that I could get. You know what I'm saying? Theoretically,
But
but that's how I'm approaching it.
Why her saying something like when you say triggered? Maybe I'm
No, when
misunderstanding.
I say
that.
triggered, because
It struck a nerve
It struck
because
a
I'm sure
nerve,
it was
yeah.
a thought in the back of his mind, like, damn, I should be here.
Yeah.
And maybe as a brother, I didn't really take the proper steps that I could have made to really be here.
So when
I
you say-
just used like I gotta work.
What's the definition? Of, like, cause I'm thinking like, yeah, it could probably hurt, sting, but like when you say trigger, I'm thinking like old.
when
bringing up
I say
old
trigger,
feelings
well, no,
and-
it's just bringing up feelings in general. Like
Okay.
that just triggered it because it was already about my mind. Like, but I ain't need them to tell me that it was.
Oh,
You
that
know what I'm saying?
makes
It's
sense. Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
it's like all the time. Your parents might be getting on you about stuff that you already been on yourself about. Like, and when they get on you, just like it feel like a little bit extra. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
get
it was
it.
necessary though, so that's why I want to tripping. But I just want to use that as an example.
I think I probably would have like, if anything, like, because that shows how good of a friend like Ashley is to you.
Yeah, facts.
Because some people wouldn't say
And she
nothing.
wasn't the only one. It was her friends was there too. They always on me about it. So they made sure I was known. Like they wouldn't even pass the hookah to me till they made it clear. Like this shit ain't okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt like it was a conversation. I'm not Nautica. So for me to have felt a way about it, I was like, I'm not even her.
I mean, I'm sure she.
He said that
we
they
have
spoke about it.
we talked, but we haven't had that conversation yet. We still
I'm
gonna
sure
have,
she
we
do.
haven't had a
I'm sure
face-to-face
she do.
conversation. And I know I'm pretty sure she want me to be there.
I was just letting him know. And I didn't plan on seeing him yesterday, so that was going to be the conversation today. So when I seen him, I was just like, let me holler at you real quick.
I think that's a great point, bro. And I think that's with like all human interactions. I feel like we gotta do a better job at just communicating. Like if somebody hurt my feelings or like, I don't know, make me feel away, I should be able to communicate that and be like, yo, I didn't like that. You get what I'm saying? And give the other person a chance to apologize. You might not have to accept it, and that's fine. But at least like like you said, it's how you move forward. Like if you say something that she ain't mean no harm or you couldn't make it, and she be like, yeah, that hurt. Because some people you ask them, they be like, no, it's nothing when it really is something. Right? Like, no, it's okay to just be like, yeah, it was something. And if I didn't mean any harm, bro, I don't know. I feel like it's so hard to give people grace nowadays for whatever reason. Like, bro, like people don't think like you, they don't act like you, they don't do what you do. And that's okay. Like if I do something to turn you off, it should be simple as long as you know my intent wasn't to like if it wasn't like evil, you know what I'm saying? Like it should be like, yeah, that hurt my feelings. Well, I apologize. I'll do better moving forward. This was the case. I know you probably need some time to grieve or like, get over it, and I'll allow you the space to do that. But least I can do is apologize, and at least that somebody else can do is to just say what happened, in my opinion. But it'd be like it should be so complicated nowadays. Like people, I don't know, but not saying you and your
Well,
sister.
that's all good.
Yeah.
No, we going. I can't wait to see her either. I've been looking forward to see her. She been celebrating the last couple of days, so I ain't been able to have that conversation with her. But we definitely gonna talk. I just want to let her know that how I feel about it. She might be okay with it because she also knows where I was at. She works on the production with me. She was able to take off. But
Did you
that's
text her like,
that's
yo,
a
my
different
bad, I
department.
apologize, I ain't make it? Like,
Yeah, I definitely did that. I made a post on it. She gave me a hard time because I ain't writing nothing underneath the post. But I did repost it.
Times. You're not
But I did repost. I did repost it though. Yeah.
She is not rocking with that.
She said, because you didn't write that on the post?
Because I ain't writing on the post. I just reposted it. But you know what? I get what she.
Y'all can laugh. Y'all can laugh. But when you had a conversation, let me know how it goes.
Let me know why I want. I'm gonna tell you why I want to tripping though. Because Ashley is the type of person, she does that. Like when it's my birthday, she always makes sure she make a post and she writes something under it. And she do that for all her friends. So I understand why she would be the one to say something like that. And I do that too sometimes too. I make little videos, stuff like that for people's birthdays, or when I go out of town, I make a little collab video. So I done stuff for my sister's birthday as well. So I feel like she just saying it's something you could have put something a little extra on top of it. I mean, it's not a regular day type shit. Like, and I get it. So I wasn't tripping on that, but I ain't even really mean make the whole thing about me. But
hey, that's what it is.
Hey, it be like that sometimes though. But y'all got some other triggers y'all wanna throw out there?
Go ahead, BZ. You don't have no triggers?
You got no triggers?
I don't know.
Facts. Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a bar.
Yeah, you don't really know it's a trigger until it happens.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, what has triggered you in the past?
Yeah, lately.
Life is good.
You've never been triggered.
You haven't been triggered lately?
Life is great.
That's dope.
In the past couple years.
That's dope.
I don't know. I've really been trying ever since before we even started filming. I've been trying to think of a trigger. I can't think of one. I don't like liars, but is that a trigger? Like,
yes.
When you recognize somebody lying to you,
yeah. So.
because some people can brush it off, be like, I don't know this nigga lying.
Liars trigger me. This one I don't deal with liars, but yeah,
that's a good one.
Cool, man. Peaceful.
I got 2 triggers.
What's up?
My first one is whining.
Whining. Somebody that be whining.
And that doesn't necessarily mean like from a kid. It could be like a never-ending rant from a person.
About something that should be ceased.
Yeah. And then my second one are excuses. Like, if I give you a bomb-ass idea or 3 reasons why you should do something to better you, maybe it's your career or whatever, and people fire back at just with bullshit.
I hate that, bro.
I hate it.
No, it's like people coming to me about like starting a podcast or some shit, and then I start telling them like where to actually take it. You can tell like it's going in one and not the other. Like I want to really like it's like they looking at me. It's like I want to really try to make a conversation out of it, but you asked me the question though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I know you're not finna go home and buy this. What I just told you to go buy. Like you know what I'm saying? But you the one asked me like what I need to get started type shit. That be pissing me off too. And you can kind of tell like when you talking to people like when they not gonna really go all the way through with it. Like you can tell, like that should be that right there. That kind of hurt me more than trigger me though. But cause I kind of be seeing more in people like, but I don't know.
It hurts you when you see more in somebody than they see for themselves.
They see for themselves. Yeah.
You can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
Can't make them drink shit.
Give them a little bit of salt, they'll drink. Yeah, I think I hate. Ashley, you had something about that?
My biggest trigger is being ignored. That shit sends a fire up my entire body. Especially when I can see that you're doing everything else but whatever it could be, whether it was a return phone call. And I'm trying to work on that because I'm trying to understand that does kind of give a sense of entitlement. But I'm also trying to understand too that everybody ain't me. But that bothers me that evidently you don't hold me to the same regard that I hold you. Because if you were to text me, maybe I don't text just right back, but I would still find it in my way to text you. I also don't like people that just can't have grown ass conversations. I just think the older we get, I think the easier it is for me to talk about shit. I don't care if it. Well, let me not say I don't care if it hurts your feelings, but I don't care if it's not a conversation that you don't want to have. If it needs to be had, I'm going to say what I want to say about it. You can take what you want to take from it. You can take it for what it is, or you can just, exit out. But I just be feeling like sometimes shit weigh on me so heavily, and I be just needed to get off. Like I gotta I got to throw it up. I got to have it and speak to you and say, yeah, like X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third. But the ignoring piece is top number 1. ignoring me. Even like with my parents. You ain't see me call you?
Yo, I think you hit the nail on the coffin you hit the nail on the coffin with the ignore me part, because what you said, I was gonna say that kind of like speaking about triggers, it's hard because it always lead back to yourself. Like when you was like, man, I know it's giving entitlement, but like it's something I don't like. Like for me, mine is like I don't know if this is a word, but it's like unreciprocation, or like the opposite of reciprocation.
Non-reciprocal.
Like non-reciprocation, because it's like, damn, like I want you to. It's sad, but I want you to love me how I love you. But then you understand that we aren't the same people. We are individuals. You got to understand. So it makes you, like, your trigger makes you look at yourself. Like, what am I lacking for me to be upset at another person about this? Why is this triggering me? And it'd be frustrating because, like, I'm always on this like, path of, like, being a better me that I can never hold somebody else accountable because it always end with you. And I'm like, fuck, like, I hate this shit. But, like, yeah, trigger for me is, like, non-reciprocation.
But it's like, why do people feel like in relationships, why are people that selfish to feel like they can't love you in how you need to be loved and vice versa? Like, if I can give you the same grace and the same line or the same boundary that you would want for me to give, why you can't do that for me? I feel like we're like our generation now is just moving so far away. It's all about what you can do for them, but they can't never do for you. Because I feel like when you're doing it for each other and it's reciprocal, it makes shit worth the while. They be like, okay, I see what I'm doing this for.
Because your mom said you always trying to have the one up.
Yeah, and why is that?
But I'm not gonna
this
lie.
Is not
from
Mario.
Experience, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think, all right, so it's one or two things, bro. It's unfortunate, but I think that's a great point. I think one, we aren't really getting to know each other. Well, it's so many. This is
it's so many variables.
But yeah, so many variables. Like one, we're not really getting to know each other. Right, so we get in a relationship with people that we barely even know, and then we start to learn who they are later on in the relationship, and by that time it's too late, but you're already here, so sometimes you might feel stuck, right?
Let me just interject really quick with that. Being like, getting in a relationship with someone, do you not feel like it's, something about that, I don't know, I can't connect the two, because I feel like everybody is changing. Year one, year three, I'm not gonna be who I was year one. I shouldn't be.
Right.
I would hope not to be. And then there are certain situations that change us. Death, childbirth, whatever may be these things that we're experiencing, job loss, whatever they are, they change you and your mentality on how you approach certain things. But I feel like people should always still have their core of who they are. Now, maybe that's not what people are getting. Right. The core of whoever the person is.
Nah, yo, you right, bro. But again, a lot of and that goes to another part I was about to say, bro. I feel like when it comes to this relationship thing, you gotta understand, like we were individuals way longer than we were together. One, right? So I'm only used to being how I am by myself, what I want, and I'm trying to say this gracefully because I'm trying to have understanding. But you gotta understand, like, yo, I got with you when I was 28. That means I was single, or I might have been in some relationships, but I still was who I wanted to be for 28 years. So I get into a relationship, and let's say we're 3 years in. Yeah, unintentionally, I don't mean no harm, but a lot of how I treat you is how I treat myself, one, right? So now I gotta ask, do I love myself like what you're asking me to love you like? And if I don't, it's damn sure hard for me to love somebody else like that if I'm not loving myself like that. Having boundaries, just knowing, just little things, right? Two, I think, is this preservation, whereas though, like you want to make sure you're okay, but that comes from trauma, right? Because a lot of times in the African American community, we had to make sure we were okay. I know from my community where I'm coming from, like I had to make sure I was okay because my father may not have put me number one on his list, right? My friends may not have put me number one on his list. Shit, I probably had exes who probably didn't put me number one on their list. So when I'm in a situation, all I know is to protect myself because I've been taught in this world that nobody else is going to protect me. So again, and it's not to excuse it, I'm just saying for understanding. But when we're going into these conversations, when we're in the middle of an argument or a disagreement, I'm not thinking that you are having a trauma reaction from everything you've been through because I've never seen it. So now all I'm thinking about is protecting myself, right? And again, there's no excuse for it. I'm just saying for understanding purposes. And I think that's why it goes back to the number one is like really just knowing who you're getting in a relationship with. Because a lot of times we're in these relationships for so long and you don't really... It's a thin line between like love and hate, but at the same time, it's a thin line between love and like. Like, yeah, you can love me, but like, do you like me? Because you get into these relationships and you start liking somebody. Now you're just there because you love them, and I don't think love is enough. It's like, bro, do you like me? Do you want to be here? Now I'm resenting things that you did a year ago, 2 years ago, and it's like, bro, that shit is a headache. So it's like, bro, I want to be with somebody that's going to like me, right? And I think a lot of that comes from the foundation. We all know that. Like, if the foundation ain't right, then it falls. So I feel like when it comes to these relationships, a lot of times our foundation ain't right. Like we with somebody because we trauma bonding. Oh my God, like they've been through something that I've been through. Oh, we should be together. Or she's hurt. I'm
Tory
hurt.
Meg.
Oh, it's like, bro, like, nah, bro, we gotta take our time with this shit. It's easier said than done because, like, I mean, if it was right, we all be doing it. Think about it, bro. If it was right, it wouldn't be no drug addicts in this world. If it was right, it wouldn't be no poor people in this world. It wouldn't be no STDs. It wouldn't be no, like, it wouldn't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because we would have it figured out. But we humans and
When
we
you
flawed.
said though, it's so easy to like fall in love with people or like fall in love with the idea of somebody when you trigger bomb trauma bonding and stuff like that. So it kind of be like I'm gonna ask y'all like how do you know that you're starting off a relationship healthy?
Conversations,
communication,
communicating effectively, having those conversations.
Those what's the word again?
Trauma bonding. Damn.
Those trauma bonds.
Gefilte fish.
But those are conversations though that you're having. Like, but that's not healthy.
Well,
it is healthy for sure. You tripping?
It's healthy to have the trauma.
I'm talking about we having conversations about trauma bonds. That's not healthy.
That is healthy.
I think it's healthy.
You should know about each other's traumas. What's not healthy is, oh damn, I lost a father, she lost a father.
Yeah,
we should be together.
Facts, yeah.
You don't. That shouldn't be the correlate. That shouldn't be what bring y'all home together.
Yes.
That shouldn't be what makes y'all want to go hard because both of y'all lost a parent.
Yes. That's it. And
so that's what you should have those conversations for sure, because those conversations lead into so much more deeper things that allow you to understand that person. Because like we said, once you have these traumatic events that happen in your life, it changes you in some aspect.
Yeah.
Changes how you view things. It changes how you react to things. It changes a lot of things, but the core of you should still be what you're still trying to strive to understand of that person.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the question I would want to know, because I don't really know like what's healthy.
How do you know? How you know if you're
because I feel like I feel like I'm big on communication but I also have started to realize, well, I've had a friend that told me I think I talked about this one time where he told me I need to kind of start scaling back on the questions that I do ask, because some of the questions are too deep, too early. And I'm like, no, nigga, I'm trying to get.
Maybe it's just the time frame. Maybe it's too early for the.
Or maybe it's for the person. It's too early for that person.
Yeah,
which is fine. I respect that. If you say, hey, I'm not ready to talk about. I'm not ready to talk about that right now. Cool. I respect your boundaries. However, I don't think it's too early to ask.
Yeah, I don't think it's too early to ask no question either.
Yeah, like
I think, and also though, it's like this Instagram shit, bro. Like I always say this, like people, Instagram, it don't even mean IG don't mean Instagram anymore. It mean instant gratification. Everybody want it now, and at the same time, when we dating people, when you're talking to people, getting to know people, the same thing they do on Instagram is what they give you in person. They give you the highlights of their life. So you're getting to know somebody, you really can't get to know them because they really giving you a facade. They giving you what I'm giving you what I think you want to see. And now I really can't get to know you. So that's why I think we should take our time.
And there's another flip side to that, because people that approach you based off of how they think you want to be approached off your Instagram. And that's what I've kind of like encountered with dating. Niggas think I want something one way. Or they listen to me on the pod and they think that the podcast is all I want to talk about. I don't know.
Yeah, because how many times you met somebody in person and they be like, damn, you not like I thought you was gonna be.
All the time. And it's just like, damn, well, that means you don't really pay enough attention.
Yeah.
You either just looking at my pictures or you're not even like looking at the videos that I do, because I'm who I am on Instagram is really who I am, but because of these pictures and things like that, you think that I'm a certain type of way. Or you think I want to be treated, or I'm into the glitz and the glam.
We're definitely judged when we look at our Instagram.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I don't really think that that's fair. I think when you come into a situation, you should come in open minded and get to want to understand who that person is. And I feel like sometimes when niggas then actually get to know me, like, oh no, she a little too much. I can't even give what she's requiring of a man to give. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, damn, nigga, you done wasted my time and yours too. Go to the left.
That's a lot to make. Y'all that shit just a lot. Like,
it is.
Y'all think so much. Like, it ain't even that deep.
Who thinks so much?
Hit the nail on the head. Like, everybody that dates. Like, when I talk to females, niggas, y'all just think too much. Like, you should fuck with somebody because you like them. Really, it's like you want to fuck. Period. Like, real shit, it can be that shallow. And if it turn into anything else, like, that's a bonus. Like, 100%. Like,
I agree with that, though.
Y'all feel like you gotta move with so much intention and shit. That ain't how dating was stood up. That ain't how your mom and daddy met each other. That ain't how your grandma and grandfather met each other. All these relationships y'all saw this lasting. We the ones falling apart, not them. But they weren't doing all this shit.
I mean, but I don't think that's.
I disagree with that.
No, we are, but no. I think we're in a better position as an adults, as people though. Like just because, bro. Like just because they were staying together and
you don't mean it was for the best.
Yeah, or we falling apart. No, we have boundaries now, and that's what I love about the world. Like and think about it, bro. I don't even go there. I feel like, and just because you have a relationship and y'all break up, that don't mean that it wasn't successful. You know what I'm saying? People have 10-year relationships and they're hurt or about because they broke up. I'm like, bro, that was a successful relationship. Yeah, it ain't go forever, but okay, cool. Think about it like this, bro. Like we in a space where we can successfully co-parent now, right? We can have a mother and a father. We can have blended families, and it's best for the family. Like it was a time where growing up in the projects, I thought if somebody had a 2-parent household, they were better than me, right? But as an adult, I'm hearing so many stories of people literally say, "Man, I wish my parents would have got a divorce." Like it was so toxic in that environment, and that can breed all different type of problems. So just because they were just because our grandparents and our parents would stand together, they would stand together through some toxic stuff and through some things that I would never want my daughter to stay through, right? So like I get
financial gain.
Yeah, like so I get what you're saying.
Talk about it then, because I agree like on both spectrums. I agree with everything you said, but like niggas talk about relationships so much, that shit really get on my nerves.
Facts.
You serial daters, go out have good times, and if you fuck around and fall in love with somebody and marry them, cool.
That's true.
I just feel like all I'm saying is I feel like everybody put too much into the shit. It's so much.
Yeah, but I think the reason why people have an issue, reason why people don't do it anymore is because I think guys do that more than anything. But I think the girls don't like that guys are doing that.
Doing
That's
what?
I'm
So people
saying.
know.
I think they should do that.
Serial dating because they get to a point where they feel like we're not being intentional. We're just outside, like. You know what I'm saying? And so that now it's like that's what's been put on Instagram. Be intentional with your moves. But state your
That's I think that's the problem. I just
even if somebody don't like them, I agree.
That's my thing. Like, just say what you want. If I might want to fuck on something too, let's make this a fuck on something together. Like, I just think to just be honest, just to separate, because this is where shit gets stupid. This is where niggas end up getting their possessions fucked up. This is where raw sex enters the chat. Now the bitch stupid, she nutty, she waiting outside of your door. It's just too much that we're not. Like it's just too much that we're not just being honest about.
That shit. Huh? He like that stand waiting outside.
This just be too much stuff that we're just not addressing. And so, like, you know, if you say, I've been on dates where niggas like, you know, I'm serial dating. Cool. Say less. We can serial date. We can serial date. If you a good vibe, I'm a good vibe. We enjoy our vibes when we're out. Great. If it goes to the next level, cool. I may not be in a season of wanting to be intentional at that time.
But I feel like, bro, we are, again, I might be out the loop. I've been in our game for a minute. But I just feel like, I don't know, from what I see on Instagram, I feel like we're in that space now. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we wasn't in that space, right? But like now you can literally tell a chick, like, no, I'm into poly. Like, and she be like, I'm not. Okay, cool. But it's women out there who are into poly. You could be like, yo, I'm serial dating. You be like, yeah, okay, I'm not. Bro, yeah, she's attractive, but there's so many other attractive women too. Like, you might miss out on that, but it's gonna be somebody that want what you want, and when you get what you want, it's gonna be like that. It don't make no sense trying to finesse or trying to trick her into getting what you want, because it's only gonna make it worse for the long run. Yeah, it's like, bro, just cool. Damn, I would have loved to serial date with you, but. Yeah, facts.
And I told my friends, like all my guy friends in the beginning, I used to be like, you just honest with her. If she wanna, you could tell the bitch you got a girlfriend. If she wanna fuck with you while you got a girlfriend, guess what she gonna do?
She gonna fuck with you while you got a girlfriend.
Facts. It's just one of those things. Like, you just need to be honest. Go on and put it out there. Say what you want, and let her make the decision.
And guess what else though?
So she then can't be mad at nothing. You didn't finesse her into anything. You didn't lie about anything. You told her up front what it was, and she decided to be the silly goose to stay.
And guess what else though? You gonna feel a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, it's not
gonna
hiding
feel.
nothing.
You don't gotta. You know what I'm saying? You feel you can move how you want to move, because look, I was honest. I was real. And you get some cool points for it too, because now like he's a real nigga. Like you win all across the board. Like shit.
Do you feel like women admit that enough though?
Admit what?
This nigga told me everything from jump, and I still caught feelings.
Yeah, I mean,
Do we say that enough?
I'm practicing it.
That's the accountability.
Yeah, it's the accountability piece. I'm practicing it. Yeah.
It don't even be that though. It's how y'all get wrapped up in the like. But he treated me like.
That's what it's like. That's not being accountable though. It's like you knew what he was, and yes, he's a gentleman. He's gonna treat you right. But you stayed, bitch. Yeah, I'm kicking my ass right now, so it's okay.
That's crazy.
I knew what was up. But guess what? I was like, this is too fun of a ride, bitch. This is too fun of a ride. I want whatever. One more time, like.
You be hearing girls say that shit though. Like, we just supposed to be fucking, but like you walk me to my car. Like you open the door.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Like,
if it's that middle school, like that's stupid.
Like we went out on dates.
And that's another thing. People just need to set whatever the thing is. Yeah, we can fuck on something. I might want to take you out a little day, a little bit, see you across the table.
Oh,
I ain't
know,
gonna lie,
admire
like,
you.
bro, I like to have fun, bro. Like, so it's like, yeah, I want to go on a date. I'm sorry, like, I like to eat good. I want to have,
And you want to have good company.
yeah,
If you know
like,
the person's
facts,
a good time.
Nah,
yeah,
facts.
like, man, I ain't.
But
that's-
it does get stupid, and it may end up sending a little bit of like, I
mixed
thought
signal?
this was just
No.
a late night slide shit.
Yep.
You know, so then, but that's where you then have the conversation like, okay, look, I know we agreed to this.
Is it
I-
still
we
like
might-
that now? At
But it's
30
like-
plus, it's still like that.
No, but
I feel like these are things we was going through when we was 25.
women. No. Look, women will confuse though. Like you being a gentleman for like you like them.
Interest.
Which is why you have to ask those questions.
Yeah, you got to.
Not even you being a gentleman. Women will confuse you living your lifestyle with like I'm doing the shit I like to do. I can't help that anybody expose you to this. You might like that. You see how they treat me when we come in here. You might, like, I'm just doing what I do.
Yeah.
And you're here. It's fun. But then like she's like, oh shit, that nigga took me to the.
You know what's
Took
funny?
me to little Addis thing.
Bro, you know what's funny, bro? Damn, I might have grown up a little bit. I don't think I want a chick who not exposed to that. At one point in time, I wanted to introduce you to all the finest things and things like that. Nah, but if I take you to somewhere that's nice and you ain't used to that, I don't know if I even want that.
At this age, yeah, we need
Yeah,
to
like-
experience a little bit of
yeah,
life.
like, I don't even know about, like, if you excited about that.
Now, if she's young
know.
though,
Well, is she excited about?
younger than you,
Is she excited about where you took her, or it was a vibe in itself?
The experience in general. Like, if you're excited because I spent some money on you, it's like, you mean tell me you ain't got no nigga spending no money on you? Why? I don't trust it. Like, I don't trust it. It's like,
Well, we at the age. I do feel like we at the age where I feel like it's certain things that you should have been through. Like everything don't need to be brand new to you. Like
yeah.
everything don't need to be
Like,
brand
at this
new.
age, I don't want to hear nobody say I got the best dick you ever had. I don't
Oh,
wanna
yeah,
hear
that's
that shit.
crazy.
Like,
Oh, that's
I don't
crazy.
want to hear that shit. Bro. Like,
them bitches is gas.
don't tell me that.
They doing that.
That's crazy.
They
But
gonna
I
be,
mean,
she
there
gonna be in
are
your
some
bushes.
there are some girls that just haven't like experienced top notch dining.
Yeah.
You know, bitches that get dressed up. You know, you come pick them up. Like,
Because you can
But
tell
that's what
they
I'm
ain't
saying,
been
I don't know
nowhere.
if I want that. It's like the conversation of having a version
But you
of
can tell-
experience, girl. I don't know if I
You can
just
tell
don't
by how
know.
she talking whether or not she done been somewhere.
Because guess what? If she ain't experienced it, right? And you experience it from me, the moment I hurt your feelings or I do something that you don't like,
But you
gonna
took me-
hop on it to do it with somebody else because you ain't used to it. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I know it might be a hard pill to swallow for niggas because niggas always gonna be the first to do everything. But now I'm adult. it's
Niggas
like,
be striving for that. Niggas be striving for that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I love turning bitch on this new shit.
Right, that's the thing.
see, I'll be the one to be turning niggas onto a vibe, and if I catch you at the vibe, I turned you on.
Oh, for sure. Oh, that's
yeah,
a
fuck
foul.
the club up, fuck the yeah.
Oh, you had house spot with
This,
them?
yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. It's too many hidden gems in Atlanta that I really be putting niggas on, and then I'll see a nigga post the shit in the video. I'm like, this bastard. He got a new bitch at the shit. That be the worst. That's why I don't like to
That's
give
what you
people
saying, Jay.
addresses of stuff. Ride with me.
after we
come
already
ride with
told
me.
them the spots, man.
Come take a ride with
No.
me.
We gotta keep giving them the spots though.
After we told them the spots.
We gotta tell them a couple spots though.
Nah, she talking about like
No.
her turning a nigga onto a new dope
Nah,
spot,
yeah.
and then he end up
Taking a bitch
taking
on a
another
date
bitch
there.
there.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what?
And then what if I'm on there with another nigga too? Or I'm in there on some dolo shit because it really be my spot.
Just say what's up and keep moving.
That'd be the worst. That's
Yo,
happened
just
to me
know
like
we here
twice.
with it. Just
Thank
know
me
we here
later.
with it.
You just
Hey,
say
man.
thank me later when you walk past them.
That shit's happened to me twice.
What?
And when I say red all over, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker.
Oh, he done told you that?
No, I
Oh,
took
he
a
told-
nigga
oh,
to
told- yeah, okay.
yeah, I took a nigga to a spot and like a month later, he was in there with a little shit. I'm like, nigga.
And
And
a
I be making the joke like while we on there. All right, now don't let me take
That's
nobody
crazy.
over here now.
And it'd hurt even worse if you did with a jump off. Like not even somebody that's serious.
And it really wasn't like he wasn't like a real vibe, but you know, it was somebody I was kicking it with.
Niggas be knowing what they doing,
I
dog.
enjoy
They be
their
taking their
company.
jump off to them spots. They be knowing what they be doing, bro.
Facts.
They know exactly what they doing.
Okay.
Lisa, you got your corner?
Yeah, it's watermelon season, y'all.
Yes, sir.
But now, you know what I'm saying? First of all, y'all niggas start eating them goddamn seedless ass watermelons.
Facts.
It's
I can't believe
water.
people doing that.
Bro, I be
Fake ass watermelon.
nigga. My homegirl live in Baltimore. They just did a run in Baltimore, and I seen the table was full of fucking yellow and red watermelon. They want a fucking seed in sight, and they was tearing that shit up. I text her, I said, "Put that shit down. Put that shit the fuck down." But no, like, it's season. The season now is for Georgia June to August. So now we in season with the real shit. But I just want to show y'all.
That's a big ass watermelon.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker.
I know y'all been wondering why this watermelon been sitting here.
You about to cut that open, bro?
This motherfucker healthy.
You about to cut that open? We about to get some watermelon?
Nah, man. Hell
I thought we was gonna get some watermelon.
Nah, man. I just want to show y'all how to pick a good one. I want to show y'all a few ways that y'all can know how to pick a good one. So one of the ways, y'all see this tail right here?
Uh-huh.
See how it's brown That's what you want. If it's a green, if it's too green, it ain't really ripe yet. It ain't sweet yet. It ain't ready yet. So y'all want to get that motherfucking tail to be real brown, like it's done about to fall off. So the motherfucker right, the motherfucker been roasting.
So you're not about to cut that open for us, bro? That's crazy.
I can now on the table though.
Yeah. Later on.
So look, another way, y'all see that bottom, how that motherfucker yellow? Y'all want to look at that yellow belly. That yellow belly mean that motherfucker sweet, motherfucker ready to eat. You feel me? Another way is to thump that bit.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Y'all hear that hollers?
I threw the thump.
That mean that mean that juice.
Yeah,
that juice ready.
It's in there.
So yeah, that's 3 good ways you can pick a good watermelon, man. Good seeded, real watermelon.
Okay.
All right, season is in from June to August. Seeded watermelon on, put that seedless shit down.
I just can't believe I did not know niggas was doing that.
Niggas is doing that.
Huh?
Where I get it from? Oh, y'all can get good seeded watermelon from the Cab Farmers Market. Most of y'all farmers market don't have these, but these right here come from my old partner down the street on the truck.
Yeah, if they on that truck, you know they came for Cordial.
Hey, y'all see a nigga on the truck? Stop and get you one.
Yeah, if they on the truck, you know they went to Cordial.
I'm telling you, they went down south.
With the horse, they do that down here. The truck with the horse on it.
No,
they just be in the back of the
Baltimore. They got the horse pulling the truck with the fruit on there.
Oh wow, that's hard. Walking down the street?
Yeah, walking down the street. The horse with the fruit on the truck in the back, carrying it in the back.
No, that's hard.
Yeah,
we need some shit like that.
Yeah, if y'all see a truck, pull over and get you some. Turn up.
Okay.
Y'all hear that?
I had a watermelon, bro, and it exploded in my kitchen.
How?
I don't know. I just was sitting there.
Damn. Was it hot now?
Nah, bro. I Googled it, and apparently people been having it happen. Like, it just, not the whole thing, but it was like a small, like, explosion. Like,
y'all gotta be careful, too. They've been injecting these watermelons with some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
Also,
when they're injecting it, what are they hoping happen?
No, they
get bigger, grow.
Yeah, they're trying to get it to grow faster. So watermelon is kind of like been real popular within the last few years. So they're trying to get this shit to grow faster. So they've been injecting it with like
bullshit.
I don't know what they put in it, but something to make it harvest quicker.
Yeah.
But it's fucking up the meat inside. And it's real meat, y'all. Not meat from an animal. The meat inside is real meat. This shit gonna nourish you. The seeds, I told y'all last, we eat the seeds. The seeds is full of protein and all kind of other nutrients. So don't spit them seeds out, chew them motherfuckers up.
I seen somebody say somewhere that like watermelon is actually better than water.
Hell yeah. This 99% water. But it's water with nutrients that your body need.
Yeah.
It's water with other nutrients. It's not no, you know how you buy water and it say enhanced with motherfucking electrolytes. These are natural electrolytes from the earth. All in here. So bust it bit down.
So you open that when we get out the pie, right?
Yeah, well, I got
Cause you just promoted the shit out of that one.
I got you. We're gonna bust it down.
You good with your corner? All right. Before we get up out of here though, Jay, I got one question for you. You've been watching us as we've been doing our pod. We've been switching over from the TV show to the talk show to over here. I just wanted to get your honest opinion on your views on the Unspoken Atlanta podcast. And you seen it both sides, so
don't sugarcoat either.
No, I think I already told him this. I was watching the Cole episode. I feel like y'all shit is fire. I say stay away from the guests. That's just my personal opinion. It's my personal opinion. Stay away from the guests for at least 50 episodes. I know it's a lot, but like so people can really know who y'all are. I think shit. I told you I think Ashley the golden ticket, to be honest, as long as she can like keep her composure and stay focused.
I don't think she wants to be the golden ticket, but she is though.
Nah, she gotta just
she gotta accept that role, bro.
You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like
I don't like that.
I mean,
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Nah, I'm just.
That's what I'm. Me too. Shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think you just got. I think we all got different strengths, bro. That's what it is. That's basically what it is. We all got different strengths, bro. Your strength is what it is.
You got it, bro. I told you that.
And you got to be able to. I think I'm trying to get her to accept it, bro.
I think.
And embrace it.
I love the conversations that y'all have. I love the that is interacting. Like y'all do the clips. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Like y'all always reacting to clips. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I don't like is because I think y'all just introduced the guests like maybe a few weeks back, right? Maybe a month or two back, right? So like I hated that the first time I seen it. I mean, I understood the crew season thing. I just didn't think it was necessary because like you already got that relationship. We know that. Y'all know that. And like it's time for you to build your crew season. You know what I'm saying? For lack of a better word. So like nah, but I love the setup. I mean, from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? I love the setup. I think that I like the even with the series Unspoken ATL, right? Just the series, I think that's dope. It ain't like my favorite outline, but that's why I like it because I've never seen it before. If that makes sense, I'm able to like see things past my own feelings, and I feel like a lot of people can't see that. And I think that will be something that a lot of people start using, and you will know exactly where it came from when it happens. You know what I'm saying? So I think you should keep it. I'm super glad that you created a podcast from it, so you can have similar conversations in a controlled setting, right? And it's all the way through. Shit, maybe, I don't know, sometimes if it's a guest, I will have people that's not popular. Like some of the people that you have on your series, you can have them pop that shit on a podcast where it's a full conversation, getting the full conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and if it's somebody that's not popular, people want to always come to you because you're introducing conversations with people they don't know. Now you're introducing people to other people. Like, oh, shit, I learned through your podcast. You feel me? Like, I think it's fire. I love the setup. I love the conversations. I love the acting part. I like it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's dope.
I think Big Bank said he had a conversation with Big Bank about a month ago. He was saying about the guest, same thing about reason why I'm gonna explain because you ain't said it, but the reason why people be saying about just do it with us three is because a lot of times when you have guests, you know, they start to fall in love with the guests, and if say for instance we got Lil Baby, then we have somebody else come after them and that's not as big as Lil Baby, then they kind of like you lose viewership doing that way. And so I've been getting that mode too, and then and if you are gonna have special guests, get regular people, and that's what we've been trying to do. We ain't been going like too famous with our special guests. We've been getting like knowing people that maybe might be a little Instagram famous or, but it's always correlating to what we got going on. Like we already know if you come in here, we got a relationship with you some way somehow. We know it's gonna be a vibe. But that's something we talked about that the other week too about just doing with us for a little while too. I think my vision was to I wanted to sprinkle some special guests just to see, you know, I think I used the special guests not necessarily for our fans, but to gain new fans, if that makes sense.
You want the exposure.
That's exposure. Yeah. But at the same time though, I do want our audience to be able to get to know us three more. And I feel like that's gonna kind of curate over time, and that'll help also bring more subscribers and more genuine following.
I know it's hard, bro, especially when we chasing these numbers, bro. But my best advice, just to be honest, I know it's cliche. Don't worry about the numbers. Like if y'all enjoy y'all conversation, you gonna start to see little like spikes in the numbers, right? Like it might go from 200 views to 300 views or 400 views, and be happy with that. Like I know it's easier said than done, bro. I know it's hard. Trust me, bro. But man, it's gonna be so much worth it, like so much more worth it in the long run. And then y'all build your own community, then y'all can sell merch, then y'all can sell live podcast tickets. You know what I'm saying? Because they coming to see you guys. You feel me? So like, nah, man, I love it, bro. That's why I said, bro, I'm trying to get y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all doing y'all thing though, bro.
It's all good. Now, first of all, I want to thank you for pulling up, man. You always been a friend to the family, to the Unspoken family. Like, we want to thank y'all so much. Please, if y'all can, make sure y'all follow J Hill at Mr. J Hill. Make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube at Mr. J Hill Network or J Hill Network. But yeah, also make sure y'all subscribe to our channel as well. If y'all got any questions, make sure y'all DM us at Unspoken ATL. Once again, we thank J Hill for pulling up. We appreciate you, bro. Next time, we'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace. Hold on, he gonna do something else for you.
Episode 18, we lit, baby. J Hill in the building. What's up, nigga?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all for having me. Again, sorry for my tardiness, man. They don't know, but I just want to say that on record. Yeah, I apologize, man.
You don't got too Hollywood, man. You just show me want now.
Nah. Hell no. I wouldn't apologize. It's just one of them days. You feel me?
Yeah, let's start off with temp check, man. How your week been going, man?
My week, it's all over the place, man. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It is what it is.